Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set up. On there. Okay, good to go. Twitch is going. Rumble. Looks like everything's going good. Give me another moment to check my other computer. Looks like everything's good to go, so let's go get started. I do have a couple replays submitted into me. Here, so I think one is a 1v1, another one's a 2v2. Both from the same person. So it looks like he may change his name. They're both 2v2s. I will do them I'm gonna warm up a 1v1 first. And maybe I for both of them. One observer. Both of them, like I always say, it doesn't give an indication of skill, just may give an indication of lack of skill. If that were to make any sort of sense. It makes sense to me. Well, that's the problem. I have horrible communication skills. Such as, how am I supposed to communicate what $11147495 no key means? And once again, I did forget to turn on my macros. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Couple Heroes 2 replay straight from Light Games Lobby. Spawn on the north side as the OKW player with 1 Meek 1. Spawn on the south side as the Red Soviets with Skill. Have a bunch of arrows, which may give indication that he's actually pointing to somebody, but he's on the wrong side of the screen, so he may be pointing to his opponent. Let's go with that. Upavagan now pulled on the field. We do have a doctrinal lock-in of the Special Operations Doctrine. Get access to some nice units. Very good doctrine for Volksgrenadiers for the infiltration grenades. Also, even the one with the Jaeger Light Infantry, Scavenge Doctrine is not bad for as well. Personally, I prefer Scavenge Doctrine over Overwatch, because the off-map artillery is very nice. I know the Sector Assault is also very nice, but sometimes you just want to bring our ordnance. And plus, infiltration grenades are always nice to have, whether you use it for Jaeger Light Infantry or Volksgrenadiers. Sorry, I'm having trouble clearing my throat. Infiltration grenades are also dirt cheap at 20 munitions. In comparison, the Incendiary grenade is 30. And infiltration grenades offset the fact that it has an absurdly high cooldown. So we got a lot of conscripts in the field, deploying a lot of sandbags. Because after all, when even sand works together, it is quite strong.
This is what we're trained for.
Conscripts move around, trying to capture up some sectors. Vagan engaging these conscripts. Nice little free engagement there for the Kupavagan. Took hardly damage versus the conscripts, who took a decent amount of damage, enough to change fights. Drone Pioneers getting 2v1 there. It may be best for him just stick behind light cover and fight. Maybe try to bring his Volksgrenadiers to come for a flank. Engaging this guy here could allow his Volksgrenadiers to get a nice little flank. Conscript Ura. Oh, that is a really bad Ura path, but the rotation, the Sturm Pioneer was not great, so it was actually quite successful, that Ura. I need to remember that one later, because units, infantry models do have a relatively slow rotation rate. In which that was actually quite useful, successful there. Can't say if that was a really good idea. Volksgrenadiers need to behind a bit more heavy cover there. They build it, might as well use it. Truck, forces trucking along, providing some good heavy cover there as well. Conscript will have some more sandbags here. Kubelwagen only slightly wounded. Sorry, just having trouble clearing my throat. Another Volksgrenadier squad pushing way forward. Conscripts deploy some sandbags. Once you get that sector captured on up, then you get behind the truck. That conscript squad will get overran. He has retargeted the Volksgrenadiers. He's charging way forward. To retarget again to the other wounded squads. It's more likely some model drops there. Kubelwagen here. Trying to get, not Kubelwagen, Volksgrenadiers trying to get the decapture. Conscripts all the way forward, but they took a lot of damage on the advance. They stopped the capture there. They killed the one model on the sector, so it's starting to revert back. And looks like the conscripts will lose out the fight, but they stopped the capture. That part is guaranteed. The squad took some damage, and Senior Grenade helped out with that. Conscripts trying to engage the Kubelwagen. Looks like they did win out versus the Kubelwagen, but did not take it out. And Comm Engineers managed to force back those Volksgrenadiers, saves the cutoff sector, though it is only going to roughly save this sector. And a bit of drops of fuel, but sometimes drops of fuel is very important. These two Volksgrenadiers, oh, he falls back with one of them. He could have kept them together to fight. We do have the Battle Group HQ there. I think it would have been better to keep those squads together until he gets his medics up and going. But he wants reinforcements. Kubelwagen is going to be knocked out of commission until those Sturm Pioneers fall back and get some repairs. And the Sturm Pioneers themselves could use some medics. There's a bit of heavy cover there. These two models are definitely on heavy cover. The other two behind the light. Does fall back there. Maybe worth it just to fall back and use medical supplies. Yeah, he's in a position where he's wounded and he has nothing to really fix it at the moment. Nothing really worth it. After all, the medical supplies, 45 munitions is quite expensive. Does give you 3 charges, but it's hard to make usage of 3 charges on the field. It's easy to make them use it back at home, of course. Conscripts, more or less, blobbing the way forward. Okay, he's starting to separate there. Very nice. And doing a nice little split there. He should have continued decapturing the cutoff sector. I guess, yep, he's retargeted to there now. As the other sector's being decaptured. Conscript squad there is falling on back. And Volksgrenadier is going to push forward. Gets the point to decapture. Don't have to fully capture it. If you're just trying to get the cutoff sector, just need to decapture it. Does get mixed behind a light and heavy cover. If I were to highlight the conscript and see its movement path, some of these guys are behind heavy cover, but most are behind light cover. The Volksgrenadier is just behind light cover, so the conscripts may win out. They do have C1, but C1 for most units does nothing. It simply provides a ability that you can occasionally use. Conscripts have one ability you should spam out as often as you can. If you capture the sector, build a flare mine while at it. Trust me, it goes a long way. Goes a long way upwards, but we'll claim a soul to go take it down with it. Got the Sturm officer in the field. Does have another SWS half track. Maybe going to try establishing this sector here to get the cutoff protect the cutoff sector, maybe the fuel sector. Could be easy enough to secure at the moment. The Soviet player has tier 3. Run pulling out nothing. Oh, half track. Was not expecting that. He's seen the Sturm officer, which does give an indication of 2 potential doctrines. I don't know what he had selected. Both of which does not involve aircraft, so he doesn't need the anti-aircraft platform, but maybe I'm for a mobile reinforcement platform. He also has access to the mechanized support tactics, so guards could be loaded back of it. Go for some drive-bys. Conscript squad does fall back there. Got some STGs being pulled on out. I'm also trying to capture the sector. He has 3 Obersoldaten models versus a combat hero from Minesweeper. Minesweeper could reach out and detect all the metal on these guys' body. You should be very careful. A lot of metal. Probably eating too much iron inside it. That was forced by the Strum Officer there. The Combat Engineer is going to get reinforced. Might as well capture the sector while at it. Stone Pioneer getting ripped apart here. No stun grenade. And receive Molotov. Then managed to get a couple more models down before falling back. And now we got the M16 upgrade. Not sure why it's called the M17. I'm not sure what all that actually means.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Wuvong here does have Efficiency 1, so has access to the detection ability. Volksgrenadiers and Obsats advancing their way forward. And now, wait, what from Mechanized HQ? I was not expecting that. So we got a Puma on the build queue. So this is going to be a little bit different. He still requires sheer Panzer quarters to get the Command Panther. I really hate the fact that they locked a lot of heavy tanks behind structures. I was never a fan of that. And now you can't simply use the Command Panther to go with Mechanized HQ. Like, it opens up a lot of strategies if you do not tailor behind that. Like, alternate teching methods through doctrines is such a fun technique.
Ready to deploy.
Conscripts do fall back there. Do now the think of the follow elevator 45. Why don't players stow away their metal detectors when pioneers? Well, combat engineers can't stow away their minesweepers. That's simply not a ability they have. Stone Pioneers are only a squad that has that capability. We do now have the Puma trying to pursue. He does have Molotovs, which means he has AT grenades. He's trying to Ura his way forward to engage the Puma. Still chasing after him. He does have the Guards Rifle Infantry, who's going for some DP, so he will have access to some buttons. Strum Officer got some good heavy cover. That Volks may get wiped out, does get wiped out. Bit an oversight there. And he can't simply replace it with Obsvatsen, since he does not have that structure. We'll try and fire some pot shots. Will help destroy the light cover, that's about it. Its main gun's not good for his infantry. You're welcome. It's I guess you're not really familiar with Company Heroes 2. I'm not trying to sound rude or anything like that. But it's one of those balance designs where if your squad's going to have capability to counter out landmines, it's going to just reduce the DPS. It's more of a support squad. But in return, a lot of units that get the Minesweeper upgrade not only can also cut wire, but they can also have better repair rate as well. So they become more of a support squad rather than a combat squad. Only Stone Pioneers had the ability to put away since they're more of a speed combat squad at any point in time. That Puma took a bit of damage. The quad half-track's doing just fine. The Stone Pioneers should have put away the Minesweeper while talking about that. And now the quad half-track's falling back. There's engineers retreating back on home from somewhere. There they are. Well, it's not too terribly wounded. Being repaired up would be quite nice. Another SW's half-track being blown field. I'm for the Sheer Pants quarters somewhere. Plus, he's going for an MG34, probably to set it down the middle of the map, help lock down some map. And does use the PTRSs to clean up the sandbags. Volksgrenadiers behind some good heavy cover there. Volksgrenadiers behind some good heavy cover. Conscripts firing away. Both squads behind some good heavy cover. Guards here. That Volksgrenadier is not going to last for too much longer. MG34 trying to set up here. May have some flanking hits there to get some suppression. But won't be able to... Oh! He does get out a bit of cover there, and the AoE suppression could suppress down the other squad. Falls back to both of them. Scrum Officer push way forward. Does have Veterancy 1. You need what? That Veterancy 2, you get the extra man. 2 guard squads here. Oh, nope, only 1 upgrade DPs. He does have enough mission for more DPs. Increases DPS. Okay, that was a bad joke. And now we got the flame or Molotov being thrown there. And stun grenade in turn.
The sector is at risk.
But if they're onto the half track, he is overdriving away. Of course, those 3 cows can't really pin the Puma. There's shots there. And both squads will fall back. They will not die. Landmine being established there. These casualties are fully dead, so you will not see the landmine being built. Some officer heading down the center of the map, and Ghost is going to clean up some more sandbags there. Very good users in the downtime with their squads, just clean up some other stuff. Some officer went too far forward, finds a whole bunch of conscripts. And now we've got a sheer panzer quarters being established here. This is a very defensive position. Not a bad idea. It's less likely to get destroyed randomly. And right now, the Soviet player has a lot of infantry squads. Obsolotson would be very useful right now. And probably better go for Panzer IV rather than Command Panther. Got Tier 4 now being deployed in the field. The ISU-152 could be a problem if he managed to get that deployed in the field. The manpower is probably going to be a continuous problem for him. He's going for a squad of Obsolotson, which is probably a very good idea. And we've got the conscript squad falling back. Puma advance way forward. That damage there on the conscripts. Trying to hunt him down, but he may lose a Puma to the AT grenades. Took some severe damage. One more AT grenade, he's down 4. But looks like he will escape on out of there. Pulse Grenadiers get a little bit too close to conscripts, but they will throw infiltration grenades and finds a landmine. The Volkswagens use the hidden landmine ability. Oh, another landmine there. No squad wipes on either of those. Force tree on the guards. He is trying to overdrive on out of there. Puma will have trouble keeping up. Does roll miss, another miss there. Conscripts moving around, Volkswagens do fall back, so does the squad as well. And we may, nope, not enough missions for the LMG. We could go for infrared STGs as well. You have the possibility going for it, I would say go for it. Even though the LMG in this map will probably generally be better. But if this map turns to a cratery mess, the STGs will be better. After all, the infrared STGs entirely ignore light cover and will partially ignore heavy cover. Obsolotson push way forward, gains behind that heavy cover there.
An anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
Conscripts do fall back there.
Ready for battle!
Engineers moving around. We do have the quad half track just trying to reposition. Engineers do take a little bit of fire. We do now have another Vickenwerfer on the build queue,
Our territory is
which
falling into enemy hands.
I think one's plenty. You never know what randomly may show up. In this case, 2, a little bit overkill, since he has not finding any sort of tank. And Panzer looks having trouble. There it goes. Cleans up the sandbags. Does get a nice little burst there. He's trying to go for Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust being cast. Puma rolls and miss. Does get some good hits there, but the quad half track should escape on out there. Takes massive fire there. It does get button. Throws in some pans or tactician smoke. Oh, there was a landmine there, which he may lose on Volksgrenadiers. Thinks that landmine. Yep. He does brace third here. No repair HQ is probably a good idea since he needs that fuel for other things. Volksgrenadiers do fall back there. We do now have this combat engineer take a little bit of fire. Over here we do have the Doom officer just idle. And now when it comes to VPs, a OKW player has a slight advantage, has double capture in his favor, but it feels like the Soviet player has a stronger presence on the map. He's going for mortar? I know he's saying up his... He's actually still 5 command points, or 4 3/4 command points to get out the ISU 152. But maybe a good idea to go for... Maybe T-3476. Granted, he doesn't see the double of a cannon warfare. Maybe a Katusha wouldn't be half bad. Honestly, he also should have been eyeing a Zis gun. I suppose he has 2 cars. Doesn't really need a Zis gun. I'll wait for seeing a tank for that. I don't know. I think he... I understand saving up for the ISU 52, but he's just very far away in command points. Infiltration grenades from the Sturm officer. Does get splashed a little bit there. Oberstausen has him upgraded the LMGs. Another Oberstausen on the build has been blown in the field. I do agree with that. Mortar or landmine? Molotov there. Howdy. Oberstausen getting nice and close to the guards. Getting some good damage from that squad. The Oberstausen could hop on in and then hop on out. Fragmentation grenade there. Oh! Oberstausen does partially eat that. Volksgrenadiers through forward. May see a Molotov here. Nope, he's not Molotov. It's a grenade, but he's out of munitions for that. One grenade there. Playing chicken with the building there. Oberstausen moving around, unupgraded. The bolt action rifles on Oberstausen are actually still pretty good. Don't underestimate the Oberstausen's bolt action rifles. Bit of splash into a significant moment. It looks like the guards are seeing a bit of fire. Have the HMG in this region. More rain, leave it short. Try and plink down the Puma, but he's actually out of range. He's hitting the one MG34 model right there. Some officer here. Taking a bit of damage. He is special C3, but Conscripts behind some good heavy cover. And speaking of which, the sandbags starting to go down. Oh, you can't turn off the minesweeper for our combat engineer. Only for the Sturm Pioneer. We do have a Soviet landmine here. Volksgrenadiers see a bit of fire there. We do have the guards behind some heavy cover there. This guard squad does get suppressed. M16 in the region. Volksgrenadiers behind going to some heavy cover. He does cite a brace dirt for the guard squad, but he's severely wounded. Though the quad half track will make him win that fight. Puma advancing forward. Puma recently received a shot there from something, I'm not sure what. Maybe from the mortar. The mortar may have been softening it up, getting some good hits. OKW Panzer forward on the build queue, which is probably a very good idea. Mortars hitting the Puma once again. Mortar going a little bit too far forward. Engineers advance way forward as well. A Soviet player has enough resources of ISU-152 and actually quite a bit of extra fuel. When it comes to extra population space, you may not be able to really bring a whole lot else in with the ISU-152. Rolls miss there, the Kenwerfer, of course. He does the fire mortar flare there, allowing his mortar to barrage the MG-34. They're gonna work for sitting up on that VP, or not really. Hands forward, not trying to engage. No Pinto mount just yet. And an excellent strafing run there. Wipes out the MG-34 as well. He can pick that up with the Schreimbeiners, which he likes he is. Kubovakin just in a good spotting position there. And now here comes conscripts charging way forward. The landmine has been found by the Panzer IV. He is going for the Pinto Mountain now. Schreimbeiners, of course, captured the MG-34 and falling him back. So no repairs nearby. Conscripts are seeing a bit of damage there. We do have the Oberstrom getting Veteran C4 now. Henceforth, not being threatened. Obersassin squad does fall back, being overrun by conscripts. Squad does fall back. Volkswagen push way forward. Now we do have an Su-85 deployed in the field, going for a nice tank destroyer, which would be a good idea to get one of those out, help support out his ISU-152. He does have still enough population space with it. May not want to recruit the mortar to keep his population space open. Good hits there. Now for C2, trying to overdrive on out there and scores a kill.
We have lost one of our armored vehicles.
What happened to the first? Can't remember. I think he went straight for conscripts initially. Don't think he had a stock select at the time, though I wasn't really paying attention to that. The Pioneers push right forward. And there goes that conscript squad. Su-85 push right forward, throws a bit of smoke there. Guard squad's advancing. Hands forward now, push way forward. And I hear the ISU-152 as well, so all of a sudden he's fighting against not one vehicle but two vehicles. He does have two Kenwerfers, and now they're actually being pushed in the field. I don't think they were on the field for quite some time. MG-34 suppressing out both the guard squads, more running a little bit far. He has gonna mount anti-tank. Now would be a good idea to follow the eye for either Jagdpanzer, great shot down the Kenwerfers, or for the Command Panther. I'm more biased towards the Jagdpanzer. That shot ran a little bit short. Oh, and the Su-85 finds a landmine. That is actually quite critical. He has no doctrine repair ability. They just have to crawl it away. Commissioners are both back at home, so they're very far from getting some repairs. Makes good damage. Su-85 does get a shot down the Puma. And the conscript squad does fall back, make it wipe down out. He does recapture the mortar and does wipe the conscript squad. Loading up armor-piercing rounds with the ISU-152. Force by the ground there, unsuccessful.
Supply sector under attack.
Rolls a miss there. Guards free forward, maybe trying to eye for a button.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Mortar getting hit. Those is recaptured by combat engineers. Awesome squad make it wiped out by the guards. Those is bracing dirt there. Does get the wipe. S-35 being repaired on off. Engineers, awesome. The show monster free forward. I'm sure this won't be able to get any repairs when they're around. The aim shot ability when used on a casemate vehicle, so the S-35 or the ISU-52, does cause a full stun. So if you can get one of those builds out, that'd be great. Those was get forced back by a nice streaking run there. Ah, got it. Which sounds about right. Also, it's somewhat wrong. Good pen there. And does get a finish off there with a Penworth shot. And blitzes on out of there.
Ready. Reconnaissance vehicle ready. Ready for further orders. Grenadiers back to full strength. For action. Stand ready,
The player has took a bit of a beating right now. The Okudu player has quite a bit of force in the field. Not enough population space for the Command Panther. But he can bring in some nice assets from the Sheer Panzer quarters. Perhaps another Panzer IV. Against the ISU-152, maybe not. I am biased towards the Panzer. He's also fully reinforced everything, so he has 16 spare population. Regular Panthers cost too much. Yag Panther does cost 15. He could lose a squad. His least useful squad right now is probably the Kubelwagen. Nice mortar smoke. Infiltration grenades has been thrown. Very tight scatter. Getting excellent hits there and gets full squad wipe thanks to that infiltration grenades. He's also veteran C5 now, so the squad is fully vetted.
Ready for action.
Good damage there on the conscripts.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Good pen there. Building armor-piercing rounds now. But the Volksgrenadier is now severely wounded. He cannot reinforce the squad, so may want to just keep it back at home. Be ready for replacements if he'll ever lose a squad. Good shots there onto the mortar. And with these three vehicles, this can provide him quite a bit of firepower. You got the Puma for X support, you got the Panzer IV for anti-infantry support, and the Command Panther for anti-vehicle support.
Standing by. Send orders.
Over here, Obersassen pushing forward, trying to capture that fuel sector. Comm engineers advancing. Drone Pioneers with Minesweeper and Pantrek out, so only has 2 STGs firing. And finds a flare mine. Wait. He had a Minesweeper out. Okay, that must have been a stray shot that destroyed that flare mine, because that flare mine should not have detonated with the Minesweeper out. Artillery officer firing away. We've got the boat squads also here to support. shots there into the stun pioneer. Those are stun grenade. You could try crushing these guys if they have a brace dirt. They can't dodge if they're bracing dirt. Good shot there onto the unit. Griffin runs somewhere. Good shot there on the Puma. He's using the aim shot there. Gets the stun shot. If the Puma gets another hit there, then it's... There we go. 2 more shots and that S-35's down. And there goes the S-35. ISU-152 does escape on Albert. The Solar is pretty much out of fuel. He needs to get out of this gun. He also have ambush this gun, so you can get them camouflaged.
The sector has been cut off.
Does spot the mission cache there. Good shot there by the ISU-152.
Neutralizing a sector.
I'm also taking a bit of fire. Does throw a smoke grenade there. He could try some infiltration grenades as well. But right now he just may need to fall back for some of these units. Panzer IV finds a landmine, which can leave him very vulnerable to ISU-2. Does have the facility Command Panther aura to improve movement speed. I still think he can withstand one shot when the ISU-152 is not engaging it. Bar's trying to pink it down a little bit. He does have enough munitions for a button. Command Panther's trying to go for crushes. Does button the Command Panther. Panzer IV gets main gun destroyed. Has some help for worker, but still need to keep on running. He did stop moving there.
Medium pants are lost.
And now the Command Panther's getting hit in the rear arm as well. His vehicle's starting to fall back. He needs some repairs. He can reinforce the Volksgrenadiers now. Not sure which vehicle he should eye next. Probably replacing Panzer IV or a Stuka-Safus. Branchable smoke grenade there. Looks Austin taking a little bit of damage there. For an aim shot there. Did he miss? That Billy shouldn't miss. I'm not sure what happened there. He does find a landmine there with the Command Panther. Boom to destroy the Panzer IV pieces. Maybe one scavenge it? Probably. The problem is scavenge is just flight fuel is not a lot. And many times it's not really worth it. It's not, even though it's absolutely free, a lot of times it's not really worth the time to micro it. It's mostly useful just to salvage the undestroyed weapons in order to deny them to the opponent. That's probably the most useful thing about the ability. Does roll some bounce there. The front armor of the ISU-52 is pretty nice. Does get a good splash hit there. And the... Yep, the carcass is still there. Conscripts and guards straight forward. Does find some of these McKenna workers. Took a nice little hit there. 34 gains good suppression there. Guards and conscripts push their way forward. They just splash things there. Good smoke grenade. From officer now falling on back. Panther pushes way forward. Another OPW Panzer IV on the good queue. Finds another landmine. Because OPW is doing a good job placing down those landmines, that's for sure. Engineers do fall back. The Puma's almost touching C4. After C4 gets increased rate of, or increased range with its main gun.
Panzer IV, ready for action. Panzer IV ready.
Puma's advancing. Gets a bounce there. May have the rear armor exposed. Rolls a miss. Good try aim shot. Gets a pen there and versus C4. They show the HM bunkers at the Soviet base. Maybe pause the game for a few seconds. They are at full health. Getting damage there.
Guard rifle infantry squads can now be called to fight for the motherland.
Yep, these guys are full health as well. Bit of damage there on the guards. They do have the DP upgrade on the way. Ooh, and that Puma needs to fall back now. Folks, a bit of damage there onto the combat engineers.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Panzer 434, he does get spotted there by the casualty. Mortar firing around, and does roll a miss there on the Sturm officer, but he does not have high explosive rounds loaded. Up here, we do have now the conscripts and the guards engaging the Panzer IV. Good shot there. Great hits on the ISU infantry, rolls a bounce there with the Puma. He's using aim shot there. Again, aim shot failed. It must bounce. It doesn't have a sound effect for deflection, I'm guessing. S-35 straight forward. Rolls a miss there. Pioneer does the pen trick and fetch C3 now. Volksgrenadiers make it wiped on out.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Volksgrenadiers do escape on out there. Good shots there onto the Panther. Guard 4, Panzer IV testing a little damage there, and now a bit more damage there.
Panther ready to move.
Now got the Kenilworth taking a little bit of fire there as well. What's the crew of the OPW? Is of the MG34? It is Sturm Pioneers, so they do have a bit better target size and some decent close range defense. Good shot there onto the guards. Bit damage there on the Obersassen. They do get Forsen back there. Okay, the player has a good amount of VPs, so the player's just now down to 99. And we've got the officer straightforward. Rolls a miss there. They make it something button. It's a Vet 5 Puma now. This ISU gets a good shot in the Sturm Pioneers. Does blitz forward with the Command Panther. Rolls a miss there. The only way you get increased accuracy from combat blitz, as well as blitzkrieg, is if you're moving, so you gotta make sure you keep on moving with that. Good damage on the Command Panther, forcing him back. Command Panther not falling back, so is the Sturm officer. Has some of the flares being pulled out by the Command Panther. The competition here for the Soviet player. Does lose the mortar. And destroys the mortar entirely. The Kubelwagen could be sent along the flanks to capture some of the flanks. A whole lot else. So he is helping out the MG34 in defense. Double the cannon warfare hit there, spotted by the flares. There's there on the ISU 152, and does fall back both of them before receiving retaliation. Got these squads heading down south. Opsat's not fully reinforced. He is at pop cap, 100 out of 100. More reasons why I applaud to lose the Kubelwagen at this point in time. It's just not super useful. Interrupting some reinforcements. The Sturmofficer, the Opsatz, as well as the MG34. The second decapture, French smoke being fired, very nice. You may see, yep, infiltration grenade follow up. So the infiltration grenades scattered a little bit bad, but you may take out this guard squad. Guard squad does get wiped on out. Molotov's been thrown there. Looks like he may have forced retreat the conscript squad.
T-34 ready for combat.
Fresh T-34 76 on the field. That can be very useful. Provides good anti-infantry and anti-vehicle support. So in this case, get more of the rear armor.
We are down to 75 points.
Plus a ram wouldn't be half bad to go along the ISU-52. Can add additional Sturm Pioneers? Probably not on the field. He does have the repair bunker, or repair mechanized HQ. Panstrike does get a pen there. Panther rolls another bounce. Puma as well. Panther and Puma for 4, T-476 trying to keep his distance away from the Sturmofficer. Does drop a weapon there. This OPW Panzer 4 trying to gauge S-35. S-35 does get a shot there, but only one. Does have Blitzkrieg activated. And looks like the T-476 does go down. S-35 does go down along with the Panzer 4. ISU 152 engaging. Looks like the command panther has his main gun destroyed. Force the ground there, unsuccessful, and everything just needs to fall back. Maybe a little bit of PTRS fire. He has one. Looks like he dropped the PTRS and only has one active at the moment.
Hold the enemy. We are down to our last 25 points.
Yep, well, he was a pop cap. Well, not so much anymore, since he lost the Panzer 4. Conscripts could pick up the PTRS if he wants another PTRS mixed on in, which he will not. And the OPW player has a triple capture in favor. The Soviet player is counting down. He has units on every top of VP, so there's no way the Soviet player can turn the game around. Throws out even smokes there just to stall out even longer. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started on the next replay, which will be one the replay submitted to me, I need to use the restroom, so I'm going to go ahead and take time to restart the game, clear up some VRAM cache, and then use a quick restroom break. One moment, please.
Sega.
Apologies, I am another. And let's go and get started. I'm first going to do this one. It says, I must see this one, so I shall see. Oh wait, I just realized I have a Twitch message up. A little bit later. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another, I don't know why I'm going to say Age of Empires, probably because I mostly cast Age of Empires, with another Couple Heroes 2 replay, blah. On top right side, or just right side as the yellow OKW player, we have Bump Sklumpin, and as his Wehrmacht ally, we have her Graf. On left side as the Magenta Soviets, we have a 4 name. And spawn as the red Soviets, we have Flop. I don't know why I have to say that in a funny way.
You need something built?
Looks like one Soviet player has gone for tier 1. Didn't even go for second combat engineer, going straight for penal squad. Usually if I go for tier 1s for Soviets, I like going for second combat engineers. Combat engineers do have good rifles, so they're a perfect support unit. They're also pretty good at supporting combat engineers. So 2 combat engineers can defeat a Sturmpioneer that's charging at them. Got Pioneer MG42 Grenadiers, standard composition for Wehrmacht. We do have double Volksgrenadiers, not an uncommon composition. Red, we just got conscripts. That's pretty much standard nowadays. He has also gotten for tank hunters, so PTRS conscripts could be a possibility, as well as B4s, as well as Luftwaffe ground forces. Other potential doctrines we could see is Fortify Armor, which is a pretty good 2v2 doctrine. Goat Operations. I'm always a little bit meh on this one. And Assault Support Doctrine, which can be very nice, just if you want to go for Cargo Blitz, I'd establish on a munitions and fuel sector because it does not affect teammates, or you deploy out, you should really build supply caches to spread the wealth. It's especially important you go for the supply caches in 3v3s and 4v4s because that will provide your team more resources. While an open blitz will give, it does affect us basically having one of each cache on a strategic point, so you just hog all the resources for yourself in a 2v2 situation. But in 3v3 and 4v4, it is a lot more value from the caches. We got an early M3 scout card on the field. Up here, got just Pioneers next to some conscripts. The Volkswagen is behind some good heavy cover. He could try mounting up the penal squad and get nice and close with an eye for give him a bear hug from the bear people. Conscripts move around the flank. Grenadiers also trying to hit this northern sector. Red's not being aggressive enough. Only seeing Pioneers. Blue is taking time just to entrench on him. He's captured multiple sectors. The red Soviet player has to be a bit more aggressive. Blue, his opponent is very stretched. Is stretched very thin. Conscripts very forward. Team squad not fully behind heavy cover there. The M3 is fired away. Minimal health, but enough health to stay alive for now. And his teammates' mortars pretty forward. Actually, a well-placed mortar could destroy the M3. His base health is 240. It has more than a third health, so one mortar will not kill it off, even with a direct hit. It was nowhere near a direct hit. Rise tree up northeast conscripts. Grenadiers skirmishing around. Pioneer charges away forward, bit of damage there on the penal squad. And combat engineers to fall back. And does overdrive out of there. Maybe not really necessary to use it. It does cost munitions, but 10 is not a whole lot of munitions. We have now Soviet sniper on the Bill Q. Flamethrower now deployed on the field. Conscripts could advance forward over here. And this Grenadier did a good job of capturing the entire northern flank of the map with very little retaliation. This is here technically a cutoff sector, but this sector also provides supply. Grenadiers pushing the way forward as well. And the Pioneers still drawing the fire, which is good, while the Grenadiers fire away from PND. Conscripts push pretty far forward, find some Grenadiers. Being nice and close to him is very nice. That garrison's a horrible garrison to get inside of, no windows on the side. I suppose will help him hit the mortar, and he does have angle on this angle on that direction as well. Entry forward 2, firing away as well. I don't think these windows up here can be fired out of. I'm actually not super familiar with that structure. I think that structure is mostly in the Ardennes Assault campaign. I think this is, of course, an Ardennes Assault map. Or maybe not. You know, I haven't... Actually, no, this one's not an Ardennes Assault map. Or maybe it is. Just not one used in the campaign. Incendiary grenade has been thrown. We do have Kino PTRSs loaded in the back of the M3. That's interesting. That can be useful. It can also be not useful. Tier 2 is now built by Magenta, by the Common Engineers. Volkswagen is heading down south. Now the M3 is fetching C2. And now has the passive capture ability, so it's now similar to a Kubelwag in that aspect. Conscripts found some good heavy cover there, taking a little bit of fire, make it wiped out by the Volks. Oh, does not get the wipe there.
Forces are attempting to capture our territory. Conscripts can now throw Molotovs.
Volks Engineers do fall back there. MG42 firing away. Flamethrower Engineers advancing, gets a good flame burst there. These guys have some heavy cover and stuck with quite a bit, so get some bonus damage there, but he's getting focused down by those two Grenadiers. This one is hit by the mortar, and we've got the M3 overdriving on out of there. Kino Squad getting close, but I don't think it's going to go well for the Kino Squad. Now gets put it there onto the M3. Does escape out of there. And does throw a satchel charge there. Does escape on out. Does have Battle Group HQ here. Stuff of full health, and you just push on forward. And the M3 does need some repairs. Does capture the mortar there. Mortar does fall back. Volksgrenadiers does stop the mortar from being captured. Except for the Grenadiers. We do have Tier 3 being built, so he's built Tier 2 and Tier 3. Repairs first, probably a good idea. Almost enough fuel for 70. But there could be an argument for an Su-76 for an anti-vehicle platform as well. This player has like the fortified armor doctrine. We'll be able to see a hull down Ostwind. Hull down Ostwinds are very fun. I love how people just don't know how to deal with hull down Ostwinds sometimes. So many times when I use hull down Ostwinds, they try to mortar barrage it like if it was a Bofors replacement. That does not work. There's a very, very rare chance for mortar to think to pen a Ostwind. Conscripts Ura their way forward. I'm from Molotov. Incendiary grenade there. And the Beetle Squad does fall back at the M242 inside that garrison. Okay, so those windows are fire outable. You can see them being fired out of now. course, the Soviet sniper still finding a way. Rifle grenade does retreat out of it. Got a good number of conscripts here, so the sniper, his team is sniper, should be safe, assuming he focuses on the folks. But the sniper does fall back to taking some bullets. Good incendiary grenade. Grenadiers behind some heavy cover. Wounded conscript squad does fall back. Now we got a squad of Fallschirmjägers being pulled out somewhere. Fresh Maxim point field by Magenta. Fallschirmjägers deployed out here. Conscript PTRSs does hold fire, does gain camouflage when one has the PTRS upgrade, and that conscript squad is wounded. I would be having to fall back just to preserve manpower, because he's even prone to being wiped even still right now. Does fall back. You know, PTRS is pushing forward. Red has about a T-70. Maybe a little bit too late for a T-70. Blue now has Battle Phase 2. He has enough fuel for an Ostwind, just needs to deploy the structure. By the time that structure gets built, he should have enough to deploy out a Panzer IV. Oh, sorry, I just saw your comments. I wasn't paying attention. The name, rude Russian name is playing, Last Doctrine. You thinking of Soviet Industries? Can't say for sure. We do now have the Grenadiers taking some good damage. Mortar rained on in. Ooh, great bundle grenade there. Takes out the Fallschirmjägers. Oh, and he is using a Soviet HMG. Yes, the Maxim. Good mortar hit there. Kino squad does fall back. No windows inside, so does get flanked and force out the garrison. He's sending to help out. Firing shots there. The squad may get wiped out. Has 2 more conscript squads and do have another command tank being brought in field. Wipes out that squad entirely. I was not expecting a command tank. The command tank is quite nice, of course. Giving 10% damage resistance to all nearby units, both his own and his allies, both infantry and vehicle. The vehicle part is actually quite important. Makes it so that your Panzer IVs take 5 shots rather than 4 shots to death. Granted, with PTRSs, that does change a bit of the math. What is that? Oh, that's a demolition charge. That is a very hard one to see. The Cannon River and Volks do fall back there. Too much manpower collected. Yep, he has. He may be eyeing for maybe for some B4s. With this manpower float, it would suggest to me he may be eyeing for ML20s or B4s. I tend to go have the manpower float if I'm eyeing some sort of form of artillery. Because artillery is fun. ML20, however, is just not great. B4s are fun.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Great mortar hit there. Main tank would get a great shot on in. Good. Got a lot of misses there, so not so great showing there. But he does have enough command points for the hull down, so maybe we're going to just hull it down, which will increase his range and I think damage resistance. Does the command tank ability allows increased damage output? Nope. It makes just all your stuff more beefy nearby. 10% damage resistance, which is very powerful. It changes a lot of math in favor for the entire team. Good damage there. MG does a bit of fire there. The PTRS is pushing on the Panzer IV. And the Penal Peter Rush is now advanced way forward. If he hops on now, he may be able to get out some 18 satchel charge, but there's a possibility the Penal Peter Rush is going to get some good hits. There's demolition charge there. Does lose it. Is in range. Was that his teammate's demolition charge? I think that was his teammate's demolition charge. I didn't pay attention to which Soviet player's demolition charge that was. Ugh. And the Panzer IV did escape out of there. If he would have got the satchel charge off, he was in range, it would have been casted successfully. It would have killed off the Panzer IV, but the demolition charge exploding like that saved the Panzer IV. Max and fire away should be able to suppress the Volks. They do. Got another Penal PTRS squad. The judges lost quite a bit. Maybe going to be able to go for shock troops or airborne guards. One of the artillery doctrines I mentioned earlier. Both the elite infantry could be very useful right now. T-70 could use a repair ability or repair, which neither of those doctrines have. But the Soviet Industries has a repair ability, but not one that would be immediately useful. You know, PTRS gained some good damage there on the opening Panzer IV. Rendu's fall back. Merchant is not going to S-285. That's probably a good idea. The fighting gets a couple Panzer IVs. So a tank destroyer that would go a long way. Good mortar hit there. And they know they're fighting against Volkswagen, so wouldn't going for an M3 would it be half bad? M3, M5 to get a M16 upgrade. Zis barrage, double Zis barrage. Possibly, that could have been a misclick. We're going like this. It's hard to say because I didn't really pay attention to whose demolition charge it was, just noted it was a demolition charge. And demolition charges are still explosive. Folks need to charge way forward. Of course, got to max inside the garrison. The garrison's not too healthy, but it'll be healthy enough to fight against infantry. Another max and pain that Volkswagen. All these squads being suppressed. He has activated the sustained fire ability. Very, very nice. That's why I had a long wait time, because that's spent time to reload. All those guys are not pulling back. Oops. And he almost destroyed some garrison there with the artillery barrage there. And now I do have recon over flight. Very nice. Another reason why to go for anti-aircraft. That's T-70 now rotating around versus short barrel Panzer IV. And the Volkswagens do fall back, unlike get wiped on out. Rolls and miss there. Bit of damage there on the Panzer IV. Does escape on out of there. Good shot there. No squad could use some repairs. Mortar. Soon bit of fire, but Penal PTRS is not exactly the highest damage units. In fact, the defense crews actually scored a kill. Wait, they have 4 extra rifles. They should have MP40s, right? That looks like the original crew model as well. Huh. I thought they always had MP40s. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Yeah, probably I'm just mistaken. Either way, now got the Penal squad. Took some damage there. This garrison's almost destroyed. Katyusha barrage will destroy the garrison. Oh, but does hit the Maxim there. Doing severe damage. Pioneers do fall back. Got a Panzerwerfer on, but that was a Panzerwerfer, not Katyusha. H476 firing away. I was like 120mm mortars on the field. Neither player has access to that. The maiden landmine detonation. If you suppress squad by Soviet GMG, the squads nearby will also be suppressed later. Yep. And conscripts do get a little bit ambushed there. Both go poorly. And we do have nice M6 in here. Just keep it back. Let it provide some anti-aircraft support. It would be useful to protect a certain little flank spot, but right now it just needs it for anti-aircraft purposes. The recon and the airborne assault post pose a threat. In my opinion, recon and airborne flight pose a bigger threat. Folks do take a bit of damage there. I don't know what the AoE suppression is like on the other, in all the comparison to HMGs, honestly. There's splash damage there on the Volks. Oh, 2-ship barrage now running in. And we've got the Zis gun creeping its way forward. Good amount of damage there onto the garrison. Almost goes down. But will not. It said Panzerwerfer scored a kill somewhere. Where? I'm not sure. Does abandon this garrison. Oh, those are this whole penal squad went down. That's what the Panzerwerfer hit. Lucky hit by the Panzerwerfer, so Magenda's now completely out of penals. Maybe a good idea to just go for 7-man conscripts at this point in time. Or he could eye for some elite infantry. He also has 11 command points, which is almost enough for a KV-2, but nowhere near enough fuel for a KV-2. KV-2 also has a quad half-track, so they have plenty aircraft capabilities at the moment. Of course, has the Katyusha and the Su-25, so they are pretty good in anti-vehicle and infantry. I think he's just lacking some captain squads. Combat engineers do fall back. Panzer IV, see a bit of damage. OW, Panzer IV takes some hits there. Those is quad half track. The other one almost goes down there. So Panzer IV could go down the Zis gun. Nope, it's out of arc. And Blitz is on out of there. Smith Rod does land a little bit late and gets shot down. Now we got the good hit there onto the T-70. T-476 has full fire turned on. Finds the Panzerwerfer. Needs a melee target. He has hold fire, not prioritized fire turned on. I think he doesn't realize it's a hold fire. There's prioritized fire and does hit the Panzerwerfer. Takes something energy. Command tank is low threat to it. Panzerfaust not being cast. And T-34 is going to fall back, should escape on out of there. Now let's talk a little about this. Not exactly sure. I could probably bring up the game files and take a look, but then again, the mod tools are outdated by 4 years before the final patch of the game. Bolt's gonna just go down there. And now we do have the PVAP grab with the cluster munitions. Looks like it will hit the Panzer IV, wipes out that squad, takes the T-70 and T-476 both go down. Good Zis gun shot there. Another Panzer IV from Q for blue. And maybe what I already killed off both those vehicles there, so they don't really need an elephant, plus his teammate has a Panther now. Now with the Super Assault, the Airborne Assault now active. Magenta should still have his quad half-track alive. Yes, it is, so he has some anti-aircraft. Good shots in the Panther. Another M542 not being upgraded at the moment, severely wounded. The Panther goes down to the Zis gun. Oh, and also the Su-25 is here as well. Aircraft gets shot down. One good pen there, Zis gun. Does not score a kill crit, just slightly wounded, or severely wounded. Conscript PTRS has pushed way forward. Does have hold fire on both the conscripts. I don't think that's a good idea while in combat. Panzerwerfer finds them both, but not severely. One is camouflage at the moment. Barrage needs good damage. And there goes the Panzer IV.
A mortar team has been killed.
And we've got the Fallschirmjägers down here, some Volksgrenadiers. Grenadiers gains some play. He looks like he's trying to force fire and destroy the Pak 40, which is a good little pick there. His teammates conscripts may want to fall back. Oh wait, that's a B4 firing, isn't it? We've also got some shock troops on the field. B4 is firing in that region. And this may be just a reinforcement half-track, not a half-track. Teammates going for T-3476s. I do like T-3476 spam. Light artillery barrage now lining for barrage. Splashes the Grenadier a little bit. Mortar gets a good hit on the Volks. And Commandeers push way forward. Grenadiers into the barrage. Does take a hit there from this guy. Takes another good hit there, but this guy may or may not be fine. That's the end of the barrage, so he's going to be fine. Panzer IV push way forward. SU-5 in this region. Panzer barrage needs some good shots there.
We have lost a machine gun crew.
Conscripts push way forward. Got the Panzer IV advancing. The Maxim should be displaced. Good shot there into the Panzer IV. And there's a ram. Does connect. No PBAT to follow up with. Conscripts trying to push forward PTRSs. Does get engine crit, so he should be able to get out there. Smoke run there. And looks like he will escape on out of there. Now the Pioneers could get wiped on out. Does. Now got artillery barrage there, hitting the Pioneers a little bit. Good shots there.
We have lost an MG team.
PTRS is here. Of course, he needs the Commandeers to repair up the region. We got a smoke run here, which is actually being more helpful for the Soviet player, honestly. Maxim here to fight some fire support. He has the reinforcement half-track support of the Maxim, very good. All he needs to do is get the combat engineers to the... Oh, there's another one there to repair up the T-3476. And Red does have enough fuel for another T-3476. Vegeta does have an SU-85. A KV-1 could be very useful to go along with it. KV-1 provides quite a bit of beef for the SU-85. Good shots there under the conscript. He does wipe the conscript squad entirely. T-3476 pretty forward. Does get a bounce there. The shock troops does get forcing back. For now, Blue doesn't have a whole lot in the field. An elephant could be very useful to fight against a large number of vehicles. Yellow only has the Panzer IV. But needs quite a bit of fuel there. Another 4 minutes worth of fuel. May not be really possible. Going for another Pioneer. At this point in time, probably just going for a Panther, maybe just some Stugs wouldn't be half bad. Oh, enjoy. Get some good sleep.
The enemy is taking our territory. The squad of Pioneers has arrived.
Good shots there onto the Panzer IV. Auto grenade unsuccessful. T-3476 getting some good damage. And B4 now firing away as well. It thinks of the nearby command tank He can still withstand another shot there, so he's not dead. Just somewhat close to dead. And we're for a push way forward. May get a shot off on the T-3476.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
And the Pennyworth will get overrun by the T-3476s. Over here, do you have a Stukes Foost now deployed on the field? Looks like Panzerwerfer got some decent damage there. No squad wipes. Squad wipes, looks like. T-3476 is now advanced way forward. Stukes the Foost firing the barrage. And not really a great barrage. Engineers and shock troops in the center of the map. The Allies have a lot less VPs than the Axis players, but this game looks like it's far from over. It feels like the Allies are in a much better position. They have, for example, Magenta has a very well-rounded army. You got artillery, more artillery, tank, more tank, anti-aircraft. If Wall could just use a bit more infantry, but maybe a pop cap. Maybe another Engineers, because he may need extra repairs for the KV-1 and S-35. Red has a pretty good composition. I like T-34s. Let's get a pen there. S-35 moving around. It's a good shot. Red can afford another T-3476. You can also eye for his own B4 if you would like, but they already have 2 Katyushas and a B4 on the field, so probably not a good idea to go for another B4. 4 medium ping spam is always pretty fun. B4 raining on in. Plus, with the B4 now firing 3 rounds rather than 1 more powerful round, it always feels like a little bit weaker, a lot less surprise, but that was still a pretty good hit nonetheless. 1 more round. Does not wipe out the command tank. We've got recon overflight flying about. Which is killing these old fire conscripts. Panzerwerfer barrage running on in. Splash a bit of everything here. And the conscript squad's falling back. Another conscript squad pulling field. I hear Stukes of Foost barrage firing away. About 1, maybe 2 squad wipes. I think just the 1. That was all a bit of a mess there. Kind of work for rolls of bounce. And both throw a fragmentation grenade before. Oh, that's a smoke grenade. Bishop barrage gets good splash hits. And with that smoke grenade, it's going to be a bit difficult for the Kenworth to hit. The KV-1 is pretty healthy. Good shots there. Engineers do take some severe damage. And the KV-1 does need a fallback. S4 can't really advance. 1 more pen and it's dead. Grenadiers straight forward. Magenta has... he lost his conscripts, or combat engineers. He does recruit a Maxim. He has been in manpower, so he can get out some more combat engineers. Now we do have a recon overflight activated. Oh, a command tank does get engaged by these T-476. Roll some bounces there. Oh, there goes a Stuka. And does not get any shots there. I could have sworn, I thought that command tank should have gone down there. But I guess not. RNG in a nutshell. Does get splashed by the bundle grenade a little bit. The Bolshevika should win out, but receive a frag grenade their own. Was a bit more successful. Now here comes Katusha Barrage. That could wipe out the Fallschirmjägers. Got pretty close. Oh, and there's a B4. Triple T to the 4, Sim 6 now pulling the field. Is that almost a mass? We could just charge forward and try to overrun stuff. Ooh, good squad wipe there. That was super balanced there. It's Veteran C3 on the Panzer IV. See the pen there from the Zisgun, who's Veteran C3 as well, and had the ambush effect. As well for Barrage running in, that will probably decrease the Zisgun. It's pretty wounded. Or nope, has expert dodging skills. And Super Sufus fire away. May have got a little bit of damage there. I'm pretty sure Joe Biden doesn't even know what's even going on. It's whoever's puppeting him. As for backs on off, and T-476 can just fall back. Got a smoke or run coming in somewhere. Shock troops are advancing. The Volkswagen is catching the sector. Decent cinder grenade there. Another smoke there. I guess the incendiary grenade that lets him light a smoke, I guess. That was a bad joke. Katusha Barrage raining on in, but there's splash damage everywhere. But there onto the shock troops. Zisgun Barrage wiped there.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Good shots there on the shock troops. Panzer IV straight forward. Good shot there on the Panzer IV. Zisgun advancing. Conscripts. Seeing a bit of fire there. There's a lot of explosives being hurled. Zisgun sitting on up, try and engage the command tank, but he's getting hit by too many targets. Here comes another B4 round.
The enemy is firing on our HQ.
Downstairs advance way forward. And here comes the artillery. Transport for Barrage raining on in. And now the Combateers severely damaged. The Bolsheviks do capture the central sector. More Bolsheviks are advancing. With the Maxim firing away, of course, some light cover tends to interrupt the accuracy, which thus interrupts the suppression. Smoke run there, but does miss the Maxim. Aircraft did in fact get shot down. And that one. Up north, we got the Panzer board. Command tank receives severe damage as they force on out that command, or not command Panther, just regular Panther, just engaging. With the command tank nearby, you can withstand a lot more beating. Grenades were exchanged, grenades force back units. Now got a King Tiger board in the field. I've not been paying attention to what is going to be pulling the field. King Tiger will cause some issues. S-75 is pulling the field. The KV-1 has not... Oh, that's a fresh KV-1. If you had a KV-1 efficiency 1, you could hold down, throw a lot of fire to let the S-75 get some more work. Now he has to rely on largely on the B4. It does have efficiency 2, which means increase or reduces the scatter as well as reduce the barrage cooldown. Efficiency 2 is when most artillery pieces get actually good. Mostly thanks because better accuracy and reduced rate of cooldown ability. That is just exactly what you need. Increased range can be nice. Most of the time you pull in the artillery piece in a position where the initial range is adequate enough.
I think my gunner is hit.
As well for Barrage raining on in somewhere. Does wipe up the Maxim. here. Artillery barrage. I just don't know where it's landing. Conscripts took a good shot there. The Green Tiger supported by the Command Panzer IV. Auto grenade and frag grenade there. Good hits there. Quite possibly. I just don't really care. I don't really care for the conflict whatsoever. I don't believe the U.S. should be sending billions, hundreds of billions of dollars to the conflict. Good damage there. Over here, do now have the Panzer IV has engine crit. Maybe found a landmine. Not sure what got it. But there's also two Paqueta Works here support. Smoke Run. Those use 1 T466. He's prioritized to the Vet 5 Panzer IV. Now it's all by his lonesome. Nowhere near enough munitions for the PBAT run. Takes out one T-34 or one of the Paqueta Worker. Oscar's crew runs way forward. Time for AT grenades onto the Panther. So both have the engine critted. One T-3466 remains, which could take out the opening Panzer. Its roamer is exposed. Conscripts has full fire turned on. Smoke run there, very nice. That smoke could actually be very useful for the T-3466 to close on in. Yep, I think the Panzer IV will go down as prioritized fire turned on. There goes the Panzer IV, but gets abandoned. Don't go for Panther. You're not going to get it. And Lucy's not going to be able to destroy the tank. Maybe destroy the Panzer Warfare. Panzer Technician there. I think a good idea just throw artillery barrage over here, whether it be Katusha or B4, and take out that Panzer IV. KB1 here, not hold down, that's not much as one. And there's a Panzer Warfare or Fuse barrage. Good damage on the conscripts, or combat engineers. Grenadiers will take that damage there, going for Pestilence, that will get fusion. Panzer IV still exists. Good shot there on the KV-1. 3 combat engineers for repairs. This one's suppressed. Another Panzer IV from the field kill for Blue, which may have went down at one point in time. Maybe by Katusha barrage.
More of our troops have been lost.
Conscript or combat engineers do go down. KV-1 just trying to creep away. This barrage firing away. King Tiger, reasonably health. Axis players or allies are down to 58 tickets. Good S-35 hit there. No one at full health. A lot less than full health. This gun does get decrewed. Bounce there from the other S-35. Compensators are trying to capture the central sector. Abandoned tank still exists. B4 raining in somewhere. It is Specialty 3. Good there on the Stone Pioneers. Only infantry kills. So must got a lot of damage onto vehicles by being so well vetted at least. Shock troops are advancing. Oh wait, that Panzer was going into the barrage range. The last round did rain a little bit short. Excuse me, hiccups. That 3 shock troops driven for the MG. Panzer IV still exists. I always find the bandit vehicle mechanic as in something that should just be removed from the game, and so I removed it from my own mod. Along with dropping slot weapons, as I sort of view that in the same boat. Maxim firing away. We do have a Katusha barrage raining on in somewhere. Or a Panzer Warfare barrage. Katusha barrage is firing as well. He is flashing the Panzer Warfare. Panzer Warfare goes down. Panzer IV almost fully repaired.
Inflicting losses upon us.
So we may see OKW Panzer IV for the Wehrmacht player. Another OKW Panzer IV on the build queue. And Blue does have, oh, does take up half track there. Blue does have enough fuel for it, the elephant. And AT grenade will connect. And the Panther may go down here. More smoke. And good force fire on the ground there. More artillery raining on him. Not sure what was hitting that guy. Maybe a mortar? Yep, mortar. Wehrmacht up armored Panzer IV taking severe damage. Gets abandoned again. He's forced from the ground with that one. And the repair kit didn't help Shaw too much. It could still be used again. Nope, it's dead now. Fire protection grenade. Nope, smoke grenade onto the MAC-40. Good hits there on the Panzer IV. Good shots there into the shock troops. Right here, taking a bit of damage. Up north, we got Fallschirmjägers, Molotov thrown there. Grenadiers make it wiped on out. Short barrel Panzer IV firing away. Almost C3. On Veteran C2, blah. That's a very different number. There's Veteran C2. Suxifus. Oh no. That looked like 2 dead comm engineers. That's a lot of dead people. KV1's now a C1, so we can perhaps use the hull down ability. It's a very nice ability for the KV1, and good wipe there as well. There's the hull down, very nice ability.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
And the Grenadiers do fall back there. King Tiger, Fantasy C1, so it's access to Spearhead. The artillery raining on over here. Good pen there. Let's see. Which direction do you play your viewing angles? From you to the enemy, or the enemy to you? I'm not sure what you're referring to, since this replay was submitted to me. I try to cover both sides a bit more balanced, but sometimes I get a little bit hung up on certain engagements and biases towards certain compositions. Oh, but if you're talking about rotating the screen, if you're talking about rotating the screen itself, I just usually go whatever default of the camera. Panzer Warfare Barrage raining on in, or a 6 Cruise Barrage. Consequently, take a bit of damage there. SV5 does take a kind of warfare hit there. Roll seed in the nest there, Volksen right there. In your personal playstyle, usually I try just whatever the default camera angle. So, and most of the time I think it's best if maps are just left to right rather than forward and backwards. SV5 does get a good hit there onto the Panzer IV. King Tiger does get damage. Generally, I do know if you're going to play a game, you generally want yourself down below and the enemy up high, because it generally gives you a better angle upwards. It's somewhat harder to view angle downwards. You have the Patricia way back here. Oh, that's a lot of artillery raining in right there. Pioneers do skip on out there, though he does stall out the repair times. He does a repair bunker, so all the Axis armors is pretty much out of commission for a time frame. And it got very quiet. But I was trying to say beforehand, in general, if you ever have to design a map, it's generally to have left or right, so both play, because most people don't change camera angles. But if you are going to change a camera angle, you definitely want yourself on the bottom and your opponents on top, because you have more of a wider angle view left to right in front of you rather than behind you. If that makes any sort of sense. Conscripts get behind some good light cover, ambush mode.
You need something demolished?
Got these guys next to the burnt out campfire. Because campfires are still a thing. Yep, I clicked on the campfire. Nice and warm there.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
I have no idea how that you should ever balance cold tech to make that useful. I bet most people forgot that cold tech is a thing. Quantum grenade was thrown. Good shots there on the SU-5. Could go down there. That's a Veterans 5 Kenilworth first. Taking that out is important. Good damage there. Vet 5 Kenilworth escapes off all the men. So not even any manpower bleed. Just take a bit of time to heal him up and get some blood transfusions. Grenade, rifle grenade there. Somewhat okay. Here comes Future Brawl showing how to hurl explosive opponents. Expect to hurl explosive than hurl insults, that's for sure. A lot more effective. Evat ran. Looks like it largely missed. Panzer 4, King Tiger 4. Command takes 50 damage, does fall back with Pan's Tactician. So now his teammates' armors will be unsupported. X-35 does go down. X-35 Everfront insists on strong flank. It's open Panzer 4 dancing around. He needs us to retreat just south. But, and you see the Panzer 4 allowed him to hope another shot there. The command tank. Good shot there. King Tiger has plenty of health, but his 6 depends trying to creep around. SU-5 4. There's the ram. I thought a ram was a good idea. And now the rear armor is somewhat exposed with SU-5. Mango destroyed there. And the Axis players surrender. Guess they lost too much in that fight. Maybe a little bit premature. Blue could have brought in a elephant. Yellow pretty much... Man, Yellow still had dismount. He was going for a Panther as well. I think the Axis players surrendered a little bit too early. But they do have... The opponents only have 52 VPs remaining. Yeah, Blue and OKW players... The Axis players could have easily just stayed back, regroup, and get back in. The elephant would have changed a lot of different math in that game. Was it a good time for Blue to go for a elephant? Not necessarily, but right now would have been a good time for it. Either way, this Angrade saying, "Think watching," and on to the next replay. Now on to the other replay that was submitted to me. That might be my last replay tonight, depending how long it goes on for. And another one that was submitted to me. OKW high rank game. Hopefully it's good. Now it was submitted to me. Hopefully it's good. Huh. The date on that game. 7/10. Probably just different date format. The problem is with 3v3s. The problem is recording, live streaming. Company Heroes 2 is not very, like, I can play 3v3s if I'm not streaming. Even though I have a really good graphics card and all that, I can never make Company Heroes 2 run well, and 3v3s just tanks the quality a little bit too much. I try to avoid 3v3s because if somebody gives me a 3v3, I'll cast it, but I can't guarantee the quality of the game, of the recording. By the way, let's go and get started. And I'm about ready to sneeze. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Cup Heroes 2 replay. So on bottom left side as the yellow USF, we have Tom VR. Spawn as his Soviet allies, we have Mil Lart B or Mil Art B. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Spawn as the magenta Wehrmacht player, we have a foreign name. And spawn as the red OKW player, we have Pervinton, I think. Perviton? Or is it Vitin? Vitin? Bitin? If you just stare at a word and wonder how to pronounce it and you just overthink it, that's me right now. We have Doctrine Lock-in, Grand Offensive Doctrine, so it counts Volksgrenadiers into some Panzer Fusiliers. Magenta has Nassau Doctrine, Yellow has a US player, so we got Armor Company, so may see some early Assault Engineers. And Blue has selected the Anti-Infantry Doctrine. There's always a doctrine I tend to mod and change in my own mods, because I don't like how a number of overlapping abilities, though in this case it does only have two overlapping abilities in the Fear Propaganda and the Incendiary Artillery, both effectively anti-infantry, but it has changed a little bit. Plus, it's tended to be one of the doctrines that overlap quite a bit with the other doctrines, but that also has changed as well. Used to be worse. Volksgrenadiers and Panzerfusiliers easily overrun the rear echelon. Does get nice and close, and since he's behind a line of sight blockers, hard for soldiers to just push forward once again inside the garrison. So, and here comes the sorry about that. Volunteers behind some light cover. Rifle squad getting nice and close to the Panzerfusiliers, just focusing down. You'll be just fine. Echelon took some hits there. Does 3 windows side. Does throw the Assault Engineers into there and on out. He's focused on that Rifleman, not Rifleman, Sturm Pioneer. And the Sturm Pioneer squad does fall back there. Folks can just get behind some good light cover. All the US stuff is wounded, but existing, while the OKW player has one squad also wounded. That fresh rifle squad could just tag out everything. So we do have another Panzer squad pushed forward. We got Grenadiers here. MG42 in a very defensive position. Not really a great position. Pioneer, another Grenadier up here. Captured the flank. A little bit wounded up there. Conscripts and Convoyeurs have seen some conflict. Also has a maximum field for maximum firepower. Rifle squad does take a bit of damage. Another Maxim build queue. He does have a single Maxim bulletin. I think the increased suppression and decreased rate of fire bulletins is better for the Maxims than the reload bulletin, as it provides more performance in the actual part that you want it to do, and that's shooting. Mortar on the build queue. Rapid grenade firing that may be successful. It was pretty successful. Flamethrower is hitting squad behind heavy cover, getting some decent damage there. Here comes a Maxim. Flamer squad does fall back. Pioneer almost gets wiped on out. Does get wiped on out there. Conscripts are quite, or Grenadiers are quite wounded, so some conscripts charge the way forward. Maxim fighting fire support, so the Soviet player should win out the fight. Does avoid the MG42 fire, but the conscripts don't disintegrate. Magenta did decapture the sector, not red. It was this Grenadier. Does fall back. Needs to get that sector captured on up to the fuel point back in supply. But it too is getting overran. So a grenade was thrown. Oh boy, does he need a medic. He actually needs 5 medics. But 3 shall do. By getting the battle group HQ. Oh, some medical supplies there. It may be worth it just to fall this guy back, grab medical supplies, and go. Because right now, I don't think I would want to send this guy into combat. He is far too wounded. He would just lose whatever conflict he gets sent to. And if he does win, it's going to be with 1 man remaining. Captain backing off some good heavy cover there. Rifleman and Captain now advance way forward. Flamethrower now research on the Assault Engineer, but can focus down quite nicely. Assault Engineers do fall back. Rifle squads in open for round. One of the Panzerfausters have cover. This guy's trying to pursue the Assault Engineers, which is not a good idea. Captain himself is still alive, so his Thompson's still firing. And Thompson is a pretty good weapon. I believe that Captain and Lieutenant Thompson... Ooh, wipe on the Captain entirely. Pretty sure the Captain and the Lieutenant... Oh, but a lag spike there. If both the Captain and Lieutenant Thompson, the Giant Shard, is equal to, say, a Ranger Thompson, but doesn't get passed around and can be replaced by a Bard. Maxim's firing away, suppressing these forces. Good shot there. He has 2 command points now to bring in some assault guards as well as the various fortifications. Cinder grenade on the rear echelon squad. That Volksgrenadiers still say he needs to fall back. Props go firing away, and both of the squads are falling back. You can merge into combat engineers. Wait, no, he was had 4 models there. What am I thinking? You can merge onto him now. He does lose a combat engineer. Double Maxim here. Both are wounded. No, oh, nope, he does have medics. Grenadier is coming for a nice little flank. Good possibility he will get wiped out.
Fresh guards troops are standing by.
Now we've got the Lend-Lease guards, or the assault guards. Have access to upgrade the Thompsons or the bazookas.
The sector is at risk.
Ink trap employed out there. Captain does set the garrison, so is Thompson and Bars firing close range against good damage there. Still fighting from minesweepers. And the Panzerfausters behind some good heavy cover. Up north, you got the altitude 2 running down that wounded Maxim. Now I've got the M15 on the build queue. Grenadiers do gun down the Maxim, and rather capture the VP, he's just going to capture up the Maxim. Does see some shots there. Rolls his way forward, captures the Maxim. Molotov not being cast there. Maxim will fall back. Molotov a little bit late. That rifle squad's quite wounded. He has no aimlets in the field. Fragmentation grenade or incendiary grenade.
The capture point is under attack.
Pops inside the garrison. No, he is placing a booby trap, a demolition charge. I don't know if Red or can't see that. Don't think he can see that. And he may not be quick enough to draw. That is revealed, so it's in revealing range. He may or may not have vision of it at the moment. I have no idea. He's trying to lure it. I think he's trying to get an angle on it. He definitely sees it now, but not if he actually realizes he sees it is another question. But it does have the white little circle around it, so he definitely should know about it. Oh, here, assault guards and conscripts do fall back. The northern viewpoint is the capture. Oh! And he didn't see it, so he lost the Volksgrenadiers. That had been a misclick. He may have been trying to click on it and then he got onto the garrison and detonated it. That's my guess. Sorry, missed that. I assumed that was going to be an easy defuse, not for any concern, but it was still a concern. Grenadiers to get behind some good heavy cover there. Conscripts are fighting in front of good heavy cover. Rifle grenades been fired. He has a decent shot there. M15 has took a bit of damage there from this Volcanowurfer. Or nope, he doesn't. There's the Volcanowurfer.
Waiting orders.
Ambulance deployed on the field. Got some decent healing.
Good to go. Green as green can be. Follow me.
Arm way against that Grenadier.
You need something demolished?
Assault guards do have the Thompson upgrade. Good mortar hit there. Captain, Assault Engineers, and Rifle Squad gets a nice little flank there. MG-34 facing the wrong direction. No smoke grenades. MG-34 is not responding. M15 now advance way forward and got a full retreat by the OPW player. Assault guards advance way forward. He's gonna be looking anti-tank or Panzerfaust. Assault guards turn forward, but got 2 Grenadiers in the region. Good focus firing should force them back. A bit of friendly fire damage there on the Grenadiers from the 52. Does got the assault grenades. Splashes the Grenadiers a little bit. And these guys both have 3 models remaining. Maybe we could just go for some field first aid on each other and then push on the attack. Does take a bit of damage there. Conscript Iron from AT grenade. Does get cast. AK-40 gets a miss there on the T-70. MG-42 got the A half-track here. Got a munitions cache here. Very useful to help out his OPW player. He has gone for a Grand Offensive. Has a number of good items, but no... I suppose the Panzer Commander Artillery can be a nice munitions sink. Overall, nothing massive like in Loiter, aircraft Loiter. They repairs on the T-70, mortars raining on in. Get my voice on go out. This is probably my last replay for tonight. NG-42 right here. Got the Sheer Panzer quarters now fully deployed, going for Panzer authorization. Good defense position did help out his teammate, prevented from getting overran. Drone Pioneers need to throw away that Minesweeper into the back pocket. Rifle grenade. I actually don't know. Oh, rifle flare was fired there. I don't know why I thought it was a rifle grenade. Now got a lie getting deployed on the field. We also got a landmine here, very nice. Panzer is behind some heavy cover and in front of some heavy cover. So we got Bars versus G43. So if we got a T-70 engagement Grenadiers, those 100 Panzerfaust, and all these forces get pinned and suppressed. Rifle grenade there. Good rifle grenade and assault guards. Won't be able to wipe that one out. And that is, of course, a US landmine deployed by the assault engineers. A rare asset to see, indeed. Grenades been thrown there. Does largely avoid it. Now got these Volcanowurfers now falling on back. Smoke barrage raining on in.
minutes remaining.
Max 40 is set up along the flank, but can get easily overran. We got the MG42 here to support out. Immediately suppresses the captain. He has efficiency 2, increasing the suppression.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
And now we've got a Wehrmacht Panzer IV, very nice. Relatively early, only has 32 fuel to spare. By the time he got it queued up, may have 0. And Magenta still has not selected the doctrine. What doctrines does he have? Jaeger armor, that's always a nice doctrine. Spotting scopes, recon, and elephant. They're fighting against US and Soviets, neither of which can blow a heavy tank. Assault support doctrine, always a nice doctrine to have. Target tank's always nice. And mechanized assault, so more Tigers. So you can bring some heavy panzers in various different flavors. Panzer is getting nice and suppressed there from the AA gun. Pure transport cores, go 5 foot support there. Good bazooka, it's actually a strong squad of assault guards bazookas. Booked transport now pulling the field. Combine Orchestrate 4, bit of damage there on the OPW Panzer IV. Fragmentation grenade there. Hunters eat it, so stay alive. N15, however, did not, and does decrew an AT gun there. Magenta could probably use it. He has only one Pack 40. His teammate has 2 Mechanowarfers, so either capture it or salvage it. I don't think Red needs to worry about getting another Mechanowarfer or another AT gun. That's a rifle squad there. Being focused down quite hard. Panzer Warfare or Panzerfaust does fire.
The capture point is under attack.
Good shots there. Ooh. Okay, I thought it was going to be a full squad wipe, seeing how stacked up they were. Grenadiers do fall back. Conscripts and assault guards now advancing. Conscripts do hot defense. Assault guards suppressed there. And we'll see, we'll retarget towards conscripts. One conscript squad does get suppressed. And of course, Scott. I'm not sure what this artillery flare was. Some sort of artillery barrage. I think it. Oh, that may have been major artillery. Yep, major artillery was cast there. I always forget how long the casting range of the major artillery is. A decent distance. It's also dirt cheap. You pay for what you get for, which is actually still a pretty good price for it. Panzer IVs here, though could everyone's slightly wounded. This gun setting on up, rolls a miss. Disintegrates that truck. Assault guards live on the open side. And the AA's conscripts getting ripped apart there. That conscript squad could get wiped on out. Still is not retreat back, late retreat. If he was paying close enough attention, 2 could easily hunt that down and finish it off. Panzer took a bit of damage. Panzer 4 finds good shot there on the assault guards as they throw bazookas in the wrong targets.
We are losing territory.
And there goes the E-70. Got a full Jackson now on the field.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Captain moving around, flank the MG42, very nice. Bunker deployed out by Magenta, probably for an MG bunker. Honestly, I have no idea what type of bunker it's going to be. Yep, MG bunker, very reserved MG bunker. to avoid Grenadiers to force back the Major, no problem.
Capture point is under attack.
Rifle Squad and Captain catching them in sectors. We do also got the Shun Pioneers moving around and fully retreats. MG does fall back to push way forward. Got the Incendiary Barrage there. Pioneers move around, does find the Captain. Good pen there onto the Panzer IV. Oh, we may have got a full squad wipe there. Agenda is on 2 Grenadiers. Transposers straight forward. Got the Rifle Squad, advancing head cover, no cover. Now make that no cover. Jackson moving around. Fragmentation grenade there. Splashes that Transposers quite a bit. Jackson finds good pen. Got the officer here. Anti-tank rifle grenade does connect, as was the captured M180 gun. Rolls a miss there. Fall the AT nearby. Jackson can't advance. Rifle Squad make it wiped out here. We also got a KV-8 here. Rifle Squad does get wiped on out. Panzer IV moving around. NG-34 gets forced in the back. Jackson rotating around. KV-8 coming in to support. The pickup workers get overran by the assault cars and assault engineers. Panzer IV is trying to keep his distance. Assault cars do fall back. Flanker engineers move straight forward. Good hit there. KV-8 is at full health. Has supported the assault engineers. Well, KV-8s are pretty effective versus Kenworthers and other AT guns. Was that a US landmine? Huh. Assault engineers do get suppressed. They do fall back there. Rifle Squad now advancing. Good shot there onto the Jackson. And does wipe out that gun entirely. Do now have the Pioneer gets a nice little flank hitting the Maxim. And does on the KV-8. And the Pioneer does get fully wiped out there.
Supply sector under attack.
Major does take a bit of damage. Grenade has been thrown. And I'm not sure what... Oh, that's probably Panzer artillery. Well, actually, that's not the OKW Panzer IV. There's the OKW Panzer IV. It was Panzer artillery. Panzer do fall back. We also got a Telemine here deployed up by the Wehrmacht player. Great shot there, takes out the leg.
Our enemy has only 200 points.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
The Pioneer now being pulled field. He does have Battle Phase 3, so he has access to target tanks now. Does need the Heavy Panzer IV to get out the Elephant. Red has a Stuxafus on the field, very nice. Now got a bit of smoke there as well.
Fuchs Grenadier are on the line.
Stuxafus, barrage raining on in.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
Good shot there. Grenadiers do fall back. Grenadiers kind of getting suppressed. You have Captain falling back. The Cinder Artillery barrage up here. Burns the mortar a little bit. Jackson trying to rotate around. They'll find the rear armor of the Panzer IV. Just a good shot there. Trying to charge with the anti-tank grenades. However, the Lieutenant here is getting some good damage, so you have to worry about the anti-tank grenade all too much, but he does save Penn, so he does have to worry about the anti-tank grenade.
Got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Lieutenant's now fully wiped on out. Let's get a shot there on the Pence 4. Jackson looks a little skip out of there. No engine crit. Soldier Engineers getting some good damage there. Takes out the Kenworker. Oh, we'll need to fall back a little soon. Rifle flare from the Pence 0 likely. We've also got a pack howitzer on the field as well. AV-8 moving around.
Incendiary artillery is now available. Contact.
Pence 0 is taking a bit of damage. Does send a tank rifle grenade there on the KV-8 for minimal effect. MG Maxim doesn't have an angle on the Engineers, looks like. And now we do have an artillery barrage of some sort being brought in. Magenta has quite a bit of manpower. You can bring an Eddie to heavy tanks. Has enough command points as well. I don't really need an elephant right now, so I think a Tiger tank of some sort would be good. There goes the Maxim. Maybe better go for mechanized assault for the light artillery barrage, though fragmentation. The assault support doctrine has more artillery capability. So I think the assault support doctrine should be the way to go. Evap rounds was utilized. Getting some good pens there. One more seize, and that Panzer IV is dead. Rolls a miss there. Those throw some smoke from something. And with that smoke, he decides to charge him forward. Panzer IV somewhat exposed. Officers may fall back. Officers may have gone down. Takes out the Panzer IV and he's back on off there. And will stand one shot.
75 points left.
Soldier Engineers may fall back as well, but he may be too busy marking the Jackson, so he will lose the squad.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
There's a US landmine here. Jackson takes a pen immediately. He's trying to play Ring on the Rosie. Says he's going to probably go down. Might as well give a shot.
Tank was just lost.
We also got these Spencer Boosters push forward. Pack Howitzer could get wiped on out. Up north, got Conscript getting suppressed. MG or Maxim getting burnt out, but does escape out of there. Pack Howitzer now being focused down. Another Jackson build here. And we do have the mechanized assault doctrine. I do believe the assault support would have been better off-map artillery capability. Light artillery barrage is still decent though. It is dirt cheap, 100 munitions, and most of the time people do dodge it. So 100 munitions for sector saying your opponent, hey, please leave the sector, is actually pretty worth the price. Good damage there. KV-8 following these guys back home. He likes his sauerkraut, extra crispy.
Tank destroyer is ready
I can
for
tank up
action.
here. Red can always go for his own Tiger as well. We'll take a bit more fuel. Tank rocket grenade being casted. Gets a good hit there. Let's push way forward. And does get suppressed. Good shot there. Jackson advancing. Doesn't have the evap rounds, but Jackson is enough. Rob squad does fall back. And a smoke barrage from something. But what? I'm not sure. Fire tank is ready for 4. Bazookas could retaliate, but right now Blue's lacking a bit of a tank. Goes for Katusha. I think an S-35 would have been better at the moment. He already has plenty of anti-infantry, needs more anti-vehicle. He has 2 Sis guns, that's about it. And bazookas. Nothing really heavy enough to take on the Tiger Tank. We do have Stug E. It does work the conscript squad. I don't have much faith in Stug E, but it was effective there. Another light artillery barrage brought on in. So, since he's making other abilities than the Tiger Tank and light artillery barrage, so he did also want the Stug E, and he is successfully using the Stug E. It's also pretty cheap on fuel. Took Spruce Barrage somewhere down here. Splash the Major, that's about it, and these Prince Cruisers should overrun the Captain no problem. Got some sort of Panzer Warfare Barrage, or some sort of artillery barrage, on Major already. It just shows being cast there, that's what I was hearing. The Tiger Tank's push way forward, or sideways. Rockman squad here, has MG-34 here to support, which does first down the Obslassen. Our squads take their opportunity to advance. Those are fragmentation grenade, or maybe not, I thought I saw one thing down. KV-8 firing away. Panzerfaust, Panzerstrucks engaging and hitting. Fire tank wounded, advancing. And he does go from S-Wing 5, very nice. Front squad getting hit a bit hard. And both of those Zis guns need to fall back, get reinforced, and healed up. Especially, well, both of them. Oh, that's smoke. I thought that was going to be the round that decrews them. Jackson's slightly wounded. No soldier engineers tap some wrenches onto them without getting the crew out of the vehicle. He's also lacking rear echelon, so he can't spot this landmine that he sees being planted. He may need to throw a fragmentation grenade onto it. Or just have the pack house. Oh wait, yeah, pack house is still alive. Or currently alive. Force on the ground. Pack house or barrage right there could be useful. Grenadiers camping the central point. The Axis players down 35 tickets. Does have a triple capture in their favor. Barrage raining on in. Better repairs onto the Tiger Tank. And a bit of smoke barrage there as well. Captain does fall back. Major throws off some smoke. Finds a landmine. And got a fragmentation grenade there. Here, Katusha barrage somewhere. Where? I'm not sure. KV-8 engaged, enforcement grenadiers. Some artillery barrage in return. My artillery barrage. Our squad does fall back. Another rifle flare there. 2 Volcano Warfers in the region. He could have a bulldozer. The Tiger Tank in the field, and plus he's fighting against OKW. OKW is going for either the Tiger Tank or the King Tiger. There goes the Assault Guards. Yeah, maybe actually going for a second Jackson wouldn't be half bad. Especially this with our cast division. He hasn't seen any recent vehicles spoiled by the OKW players, so he has a safe assumption he's probably going to go for either the King Tiger or the Standard Tiger. He knows what doctrines he's fighting against. There's a Tiger Panzer. So we've got double Tiger on the field. So another Jackson would be ideal. Now we've also put him close to PopCap. He does also have to increase armor penetration for the Jackson, which I don't think... Oh, nice little wipe there. I don't think that's really necessary, but does increase reliability. And there's another wipe there. Tiger Tank advancing. Great hit there. Maxim firing away. This Grenadier does have a bazooka. KV-8 has its rear armor somewhat exposed, just bad to the back of the house, which is almost destroyed. Engineers trying to decapture the central sector. Got a incendiary barrage there, which is not effective versus Stugs, but is effective versus the mortar.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Get some decent damage there. Jackson finds a good hit. Captain receives some good hits.
The enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
Couple bounces there. Good pen, double pen. He does have double Jackson. Very nice. That Jackson's almost dead. Those go down to the cannon worker. That looks like a force fire ground. It's hard to tell if I think that's line of sight blocker.
25 points.
Axis players are rapidly counting down. They have to fix that soon. To capture this sector in the middle would make it as to a single capture. They have. There we go. This sector's being decaptured. He may need to be a little bit more aggressive. He needs to minimum get that decapture. They cannot let that remain. There we go. At least the tickets are not counted down against them. Now he can retreat on back. Looks like it's going to go down. Oh.
We have lost an
Speak of the raid, Ed 80 Hertz. Welcome to the stream. Fire tank backing on off. We got the rifle squad here. One a little bit wounded. Speak of the follow, Leon 01314.
A capture point is being overrun.
Vampire see Captain Sector Jackson moving around. Fire tank is seeing some much needed repairs. And we've got the Grenadiers fires off a rock grenade there, splash the assault guards a little bit. Here, Katusha Barrage now raining on in. So we've got also Stug B over here as well as Stug G. Our tank is a good game for the assault guards. And that garrison does get destroyed. SA5 not moving over there, nor is Jackson. Guard squad trying to deal with this Maxim.
Enemy is taking
And
our
starting to capture the sector. They gotta be very careful. They're down to 15 VPs. And now we've got Super Spruce Barrage raining in somewhere around here. Not actually that great. He tried to hit the capping squad, which does force them back, so save their VP, so it's probably good enough. Maxim being lit on fire. Reward of the sauerkraut, extra crispy. Fire tank and Stug G engaging the KV-8. Some good pens there, but he should be able to back on off. Two Zisk guns, somewhat smoked out. Jackson nowhere near that one for HEVAP. Fire tank does take a pen there. And the Tiger tank will fall back. Stug G could cover retreat as well as block it. Tiger tank can take some more abuse, but not really wanting to. Tiger tank slightly wounded. Stug E finds a shot in the rifle squad, so assaulting them. Jackson rolls a miss. Pack Howitzer. And an incendiary artillery barrage here as well. Does get splashed a little bit there. One kind of weapons could get decrewed. Scott could get hit. That's a Scott, not a Pack Howitzer. Oh, we got white phosphorus there, so all the support weapons are going down. Get a little bit too spicy for them. Over here, got the double Panzer Grenadiers push forward. We'll find two squads of assault guards. They may be unupgraded, but they still have good rifles. And the KV-8's also pretty good against them. They're pretty stacked up like that. A bit of splash damage there. The assault guards may want to fall back. You could perhaps pick up the Maxim there to help for a bit of protection. Jackson does fall back there. Scott at full health. Dropped MG34. Obsassin just came to this point since they have down to 15 VPs. They can't really abandon it. They could try a booby trap there. Obsassin booby trap could be quite nice. After all, they could fight around, wound the squad, and they need to fall back. The wounded squad could get entirely wiped out. Good down the Katusha Barrage. Force the Grenadiers back. Stug's Spruce Barrage running somewhere over here. Bit of splash damage. Nothing too significant. Jackson was cleaned up a little bit. This is the kind of warfare there. And Fusiliers trying to stop the capture. And they are annihilated. They did get annihilated.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Okay, the Tiger tank does come at the point for being captured, so if they capture this point over here, it'll be a neutral capture. Jackson does roll a miss there. Confiners kept that fuel sector. The Axis players do need a little bit more fuel. I also can't really say for sure. Sorry, never mind. I don't know what's going with that train of thought. It's been a while since I really last played. I'm mostly just cast nowadays. Bit of splash damage there. Something exploded. What it was? Looks like a Jackson went down there. And now the S-35 takes some Panzerstruck shots there. KV-8 does force back the Panzerstrucks. Volksgrenadiers pushing way forward. We've got the Jagdpanzer on the field. Volksgrenadiers getting a bit of damage. So here, get a bit of splash damage on the Kanonwerfer. Kanonwerfer does get some good shots on the Sturgi. Over here, got the Grenadiers with a bazooka and LMG. Does get a little bit of flank, but they should. Oh, they're getting hit by some indirect. Tiger tank does back off there. I hear Katyusha Barrage running somewhere. Over here once again, forces back to the captured Maxim. This captured Maxim go on the point itself once Barrage subsides. And it's another Assault Guards on the field. A rifle squad falls back there. Focusing trying to secure the point. The Axis fighters are still at 15 VPs. Good hits on the Volksgrenadiers. Sticks straight forward. I'm for a barrage. Splashes quite a bit, but no wipes. AV-8 falls back, almost wiped out, but looks like it will escape on out of there. Is S-35 needs repairs as well.
Forward elements report an infantry unit lost.
I think that was a Sturm Pioneer squad that got wiped out there. Little oversight. He still requires those repairs. Not at the moment. Neither does his teammate at the moment. He has one Pioneer, so they're down to one repair squad and probably a repair bunker. Wait. Does he actually? Yeah, he has mechanized HQ right there. And it does have repairs. The Assault Guards severely damaged. Tiger tank received a miss and oh, nice wipe there. Tiger tank straight forward. A lot of pens there. Needs to fall back. The bullets on out of there. Pioneers won't be able to hold the line against Assault Guards. Still beaten by coverage tree. Pioneers do get wiped on L, so now Axis Fighters is down to repair bunker. The mechanized HQ for repairs. Good shot there. Volksgrenadiers getting hit by the captured MG-34, as well as the Scott. Doug advancing way forward. The S-35 is down 2 hits. Also trying to get repaired on up. Ziskon's needing to stand and fight. Maybe, yep, he's going for the Katyusha. Decides to just back on out of there. I think he could have got the Katyusha. Assault Guards to capture that flank. We do have the captain sprinting away to his VP. The Obersaus is still here. No booby trap. Tiger tank received a bit of fire there. Jagdpanzer are advancing. Full wipe there. Great hit there for the Tiger tank.
They got wiped out.
And I think that's a light artillery barrage. Yes, it is. And there goes the entire crew. He could steal the Scott. And unlike Rifle or US, does lose Pentagon for it. Doesn't he sacrifice the entire squad? He may sacrifice the entire squad and not get it. Ugh. Got a little bit too greedy. Stoops the Fuse Barrage running on in. Trying to hit the Katyusha. Hits the Katyusha. And loses the Stoops the Fuse. A lot of dead stuff. And Fuse just mainly a stand, hold the line. They can let the point get decaptured, not fully captured. Stogie provides fire support, as was the Panzer. Stogie gets a good hit there. Fragmentation grenade. Fire support force them back. Now just gonna focus on the assault guards with Stogie. Got a decent hit there. Panzer providing fatigue support. Here comes Tiger Panzer. Does fall back there. And Incendiary Barrage there, force back the Maxim. Oh, we also got the... No, I'm pretty sure that will cause a lot of damage to the Panzer Grenadiers to drive forward like that. Yep. Not a lot of damage. Also damaging the vehicle. I just say I haven't really had times where I had to have a unit mounted up going to Incendiary Barrage. It doesn't really happen all too often. So I never knew that how that interaction exactly worked. I would assume it would damage him quite a bit, but well, didn't hardly damage him whatsoever. Guess I may have a reduced damage multipliers versus garrison cover? Not sure. Stogie and Jackson are probably in range each other, just out of vision range. Our tank does take a bit of damage. Yep, uptime right now is 2 hours 32 minutes. I don't know if it shows you anything. I don't have any commands enabled or anything like that. Our tank takes a bit of damage there. Mechanize half track here. Reindeer's Good Eye does get a Panzerfaust onto the S-35. Light Artillery Barrage raiding on in. Jackson Efficiency 2. Both Grenadiers and Panzer Boosters straight forward. And J-34 will get fully wiped out. Gun is fully destroyed. White Phosphorus raiding in. And the Panzer Booster just creeping around. They'll just capture that sector. Got the KV-8 moving around. Tiger tank trying to pursue the KV-8. The sector release gets captured. S-85 engine crit has been repaired, so we can rotate around, help out. As Fusiliers, the cannon should be able to force back the cannon worker. Cannon worker does go down. Gun's almost destroyed. Tiger tank. Jackson goes down after seeing some misses. Panzer IV engaging the Scott. And everything else is missing as well. Panzerfaust disconnect from the Volks Grenadiers. And the Panzer IV rolls a point-blank miss. Sounds about right. Cannon Warfare does get fully destroyed there. S-35 engages the front performer with the Panzer IV. This guns as well. Panzer Commander Barrage. And there goes the Panzer IV. And the Panzer Artillery didn't really get a good hit. Oh, the Soviets are down, and the Allies are down to 5. One of the players back to the game, the US player. One of you crashed or just sort of rage quit. Yep, I think the Allies are done for. A very good last hold there by the Axis players. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started on the next replay, I'll be expecting a live game. I do need to use the restroom, so I'm going to take time to restart the game because that'll clear out the VRAM. As this game bleeds memory like crazy. And while that's reloading, use the restroom. Please give me a moment.
Sega.
My apologies. And probably should ask you guys want to see a 1v1, 2v2 to end off the day. Let's finish off the day with a 2v2. I think my voice can handle one more replay. Yeah, should be reasonable enough. I haven't cast any Brits today. Oh, got some Valkyria Chronicles skins. I actually just replayed the Valkyria Chronicles, at least 1 and 4, because it's a good game series. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Bumpy Heroes 2 replay. Spawn north side as the blue Brits, we have NRK. Spawn as the yellow Soviet allies, we have TQZ. Spawn south side as the magenta Wehrmacht player, we have Oregon. And spawn as the red OKW player, we have Crazy Monkey with a lowercase n. Move into Volksgrenadier, pretty standard. Soviet players just going for conscripts, pretty standard. British player going for infantry sections, pretty standard.
Field recovery teams are ready to salvage vehicles.
And they also have access now to the Mobile Assault Regiment, and the Wehrmacht players going for MG42 and 2 Grenadiers. Pretty standard. Though it may be a good idea to send the MG42 along the flanks so the OKW player doesn't have to really lock down the flank. Though placing the center map's not bad because up here the fuel sector as well. And plus, you can always use it on your own side of the flank. Yeah, put the MG42 everywhere so it can shoot everywhere. We do also have another doctrine lock-in. It's a Special Operations Doctrine. Not a bad doctrine. OKW has hardly any bad doctrines, I would say. Wagon takes a little bit of damage there. Both the Conv-Engineers and Conscripts, he'll probably lose out, but he is getting some good hits on the Conv-Engineers, who have a smaller target size than Conscripts. Grenadiers and Volksgrenadiers will overrun the intersection, no problem. That will force him back very early. Not sure why he pushed all the way forward to the VP. Going for the flanks will of course result in more resources. Conv-Engineers and Conscripts push way forward. The Conv-Engineers could be just tasked to capture the rest of this munition sector, allowing the Conscripts push forward. But oh, he merged on the Conv-Engineers as well. Grand Carrier now engaging the MG42 up from the front. Got a bit of damage there on the Volksgrenadiers. Very nice. This replay was just a live game. Most of the time I just spectate live games because Code2.org doesn't, last time I checked, doesn't have a whole massive number of replays, just a couple specific uploaders. I just mostly just use a bunch of live games for computers too. If you have any replays you want to send to me, I can always take a look at them. Just send me a DM with a link to it. Grenadier taking some good damage onto the infantry section. Nice thing about live games is I have no idea how long it is or what to expect. It can be good, it can be bad. Guess we'll have to find out. May see another merge in the Conv-Engineers. I don't know why, just expect that again. Volksgrenadiers find some light cover. And Pioneers will take a bit of a beating. Move on and capturing up this sector. Conscripts and Conv-Engineers push forward. Sturm Pioneers take a bit of damage. This Conscript squad maybe trying to focus on. Good focus on the Bachelor Sturm Pioneers, down to one last model. Grenadiers do get flanked by the Bren Carrier. And over here, got the salvage section. Does force back the Pioneers. Grenadiers forward with some more Grenadiers in MG42, who has 3 models. Go by and get some damage there on this conscript squad, but we'll get overran by all these conscripts. Volksgrenadiers moving around do now have the intersection behind some good heavy cover. As Faust does connect onto the Grand Carrier, starting to run him down. But this intersection will help cover him. The LMG can help out as well. LMGs have higher than 1 penetration rate. Rifle grenade here. He does avoid it. Falls back there. And does finish him off.
A universal carrier has been knocked out.
Rifle grenade potentially could fire. Nope, it does not. We do now have the Volksgrenadiers. One's quite wounded. This Volksgrenadier lost causing it to fall back. Conscripts could try and merge and one squad retreat back. One does fall back, 2 falls back. Unlikely to get wiped on out. This Volksgrenadier can easily get focused on down. Maybe try to advance forward to a little bit of light cover.
Use camouflage to ambush the enemy.
Another doctrinal lock-in. We got now the Soviet combined arms. Which leave Magenta only players not stuck in the doctrine. He has the 50% faster bulletin. Very fun for Pack 40s. I say he could do a merge and retreat.
Now attack tanks with AT grenades. Conscripts can now throw Molotovs.
And the Volksgrenadier squad does fall back. MP42 finds the intersection, does force him back. This one's coming for a flank. And we do have a guards rifle squad point of view. Red needs some reinforcements to say the least. He has gone for the battle group HQ. Going for medics now. Seeing how little members he has remaining. Not super important at the moment. Magenta could eye for Storm Doctrine. That could be quite nice. Depends how the opponents play. Left 18s are situational. Jaeger Armor can be quite nice on this map. And Spearhead can be quite nice as a map as well. No bad doctrine, I'll say here. The only one that says situational is probably the Storm Doctrine with the left 18. Land mattresses, so the left 18 could be very useful against the left 18, so possibly. Oh, 2-2 advance by 4, trying to overrun the salvage Royal Engineers. Those will rip them apart. Nice little pick there. Guards trying to retaliate. Does have DPs as well. Has enough munitions for a button. Pioneers capture the munitions sector. Volksgrenadiers push way forward. Do now have a slit trench being deployed in the field. And flamethrower firing away. Gets a great splash in this one. Good fire there. Maybe the guards should get inside the slit trench. He does get the intersection in there. Counter squad deployed squad. So we can't throw another squad in there to get a bit more protection for those 2 smaller squads. Volksgrenadiers push way forward. Bit of damage there onto the combat engineers. And we've got multiple slit trenches now pulled on here. I'm probably not going to do a 4v4. I can never get this game to run reasonably well. Even now, I can't even get it run 60 FPS. It just looks nice enough that it's hard to notice. But right now, it's at 32. I can never get this game up to a reasonable frame rate. Volksgrenadier squad does fall back. And this Volksgrenadier squad will need to fall back as well. Do you have a Sturmofficer deployed in the field? Wagen advancing. He does plink down this Wagen a little bit. Intersections now advancing. Could use some medical supplies and get the other guy healed on up. Even for a brief moment. He does spot the flak half track. Ooh, took a lot of damage there. He does flank the MG42. Twin Pioneers trying to hunt him down. He just may need to retreat back to MG42. The mortar could just run towards the Twin Pioneers in order to stay safe, then have to force retreat him back. But does find the flak half track a little bit. Grenadiers do fall back there. 2-2 advancing. M1, or not M1, 6-pounder engaging. Same gun.
Supplies looking a bit
Different
squiffy.
name.
Lines
6-pounder lines up a shot. Fires and connects.
The enemy have wiped out an infantry section.
What squad went down there? Must one of these squads. Wasn't paying attention back there. Only one intersection inside the split trench. The other one could be plain. The guards could get inside there, but of course they need to try and stop the fuel point from being captured. And it's right now in Axis supply. Grenadiers A moving down here. Needs to focus down the guards. Got a good rifle grenade there in the guards. Conscripts may merge. Yes, they do merge. And does fall back there. Got the point captured. Stealing a bit of fuel. Denying the fuel. Don't have to be fight to the death for it. After all, retreating back late could result in squad wipes as he has to go through a gauntlet. Black half-track takes severe damage. No, not enough necessary for smoke grenade, and does lose it.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Does use mark target with the officer. On top of guards. Now may see the grenade. Although there's infiltration grenades, they're still struggling with munitions. Infiltration grenades are good. And does get inside the slit trench himself. So both the Axis players lost their light armor. They both have a good amount of fuel, so could see the battle phase 2. We could see the Sure Panzer quarters. He's going. Oh, he canceled SW's half track, canceled it so he get the cannon warfare out first. Cabal queued up afterwards. But of course, he needs that manpower for reinforcements.
Panzer Grenadiers.
Panzer Grenadiers some after this munitions sector. Got 4 conscripts. Now Soviet mortar has been put on the field. Soviet mortar is a nice little asset. Pretty accurate. Mortar flares are always pretty nice. And Magenta still is not stuck at doctrine just yet. Good hit there. M242 firing away. Flamethrower engineers. You can set a split trench. Grenade there. Does get displaced. M242 just trying to soft retreat away. Guys, Grenadiers pretty forward. Just got the light artillery barrage. Does get inside the split trench. Almost destroyed. It's also very wounded. Pulls back. Ooh, lost a couple models there. Any later, he would have got wiped out from it. Grenadiers before, get behind the parks for heavy cover. Panzer Grenadiers also advancing. No Mills bombs. Pretty rare upgrade on to see.
A capture point.
Trench does go down. Rifle grenades been fired. Grenadiers do, or conscripts do fall back. Axis barrage there. Grenadiers do fall back. The guards do fall back as well.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Replacements have arrived.
More sandbags been put on the field. This Volks may just want to fall back. Let's see, Sure Panzer Corps is going on up. Has enough for Panzer authorization, of course. Not enough for Panzer IV afterwards. A Jag Panzer wouldn't be half bad, or you could just save up for the Command Panther. They have plenty of anti-infantry at the moment, so a bit more AT wouldn't hurt. Infiltration commandos put up on the field regularly. So you have all 5 members, as well as a Koromo. Koromo will be a very nice asset at the moment. Soviet player he's building tier 3 now, might as well just go straight to tier 4, though it needs a bit more manpower to pull out the structure. What is it, 240? This section comes for a nice flank, MG42 not packing on up, Grenadiers trying to rotate around there. Pioneers getting some decent damage. He's focused on the MG42. Drive grenade fired. He does largely avoid it. May lose a Model 2. Volksrangers do get inside the garrison, but it is getting under siege by his Zis gun. It's out of the garrison there. And the Kupovagen gets ripped apart.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Cromwell now advancing. Commandos save a little bit of damage there, nothing too significant. Magenta does not have, only has one pack in the field. I think he should go for either a Panzer IV or for a Stug. Good hit there on the Cromwell. Panzer, range mortar now being put in the field. We've got the Volksrangers before with the Sturm Officer. Great hit there on the Sturm Officer. He is prone to being wiped, down 2 members, both from severely wounded. One model does not get a follow-up volley there, and Volksrangers do find the conscripts. Falling back to heavy cover is going to be very useful there. Took only a little bit of damage, but may have been better just stand and fight. Grenadiers engaged in infiltration commandos. Avoids the Gambon for the most part. Only gets splashed a little bit. I saw something. AT gun destroying the sandbags. The mortar may finish off. Nope. We may see a counter barrage. Not the ability, but just the act. 4-2's in a good position. Cromwell advancing. We got the Vickenwerfer here. MG42 does lose his heavy cover. And great hits there. Hans Grenadiers capture that sector. They go to the VP next. And the Pack 40 does take a hit there. Intersection now advancing. Got the Panzer IV on the build queue from Magenta. Red, not sure what he's eyeing. I think he's saving up the Command Panther, though he's actually low in manpower. I think overall the OKW Panzer IV would just generally be better at the moment. Of course, that's what it's at the moment. Yellow has not, he has Katyusha in the field, so I think, yeah, the OKW Panzer IV would probably be a little bit better, offer a bit more infantry support. Honestly, because managed to hunt down the Katyusha. Grenadiers push rate 4, some Volks Grenadiers. And the Grenadiers took a pretty nice mortar hit there. Rock grenade fired, got a decent hit, destroys the heavy cover. Wehrmacht Panzer IV advancing. Here comes the Katyusha barrage. There's a Panzer IV. Barrage port, the ring a little bit short, splashes the Panzer IV only a little bit there. The officer does use a forced retreat. And conscript now push along the flank. Some Pioneers got a okay bundle grenade there. Probably will skip out of there, probably won't get wiped on out. And now got a barrage here. I think a Lag is firing away against it. Yes, we got double Lag in the field, very nice. Oh, the Panzer IV took severe damage, pulled fire, just make sure it doesn't get spotted. And now we do have the Command Panther on the field. I think, like I said, I think it's a little bit overkill. He's only fighting against a Cromwell for anti-vehicle purposes. But, of course, those awful good beef, and maybe he'll charge forward, hit the mortar emplacement, the Cromwell or the Katyusha. This makes it harder hit their opponents to breathe. Officer capturing that miniature sector, while the VP does get captured by Yellow. Nice smoke round there. Back point defense, good hit there. We got recon overflight and the Jaeger armor selected. And anti-tank rifle or anti-tank grenade does connect. Conscripts do fall back there. We do also have the Grenadiers push along the flank. Things are on to the Grenadiers. Over here, got the Sturm Officer push way forward. Or backwards. 1 to 3. And the Grenadiers do take a bit of damage to the Slit Trench. And over here, we do have the Sturm Grenadiers getting some damage there on the Commandos. On the grenade, a little bit overkill, but does make them win the engagement. Grenadiers dancing around. This area is getting chewed up to light cover, so it's hard to move. So harder to focus stuff down, so it's just light cover everywhere. Grenadiers need to fall back. Our Cromwell and P4 seems 6 on the field. And now we do have a half-track component field, eyeing for a bit of AA, and deal with the process overflights. Mortar Flare has part on him. Command Panther straight forward. Got a 6-pounder sitting on up. So, or regular guards straight forward. Getting focused down by all the Volks Grenadiers. Katusha Barrage rings on in. Cleaves through. Wipes up the dead 5 Volks. Takes out another Volks. Great Katusha Barrage there. Does have prioritized fire turned on. He turns it off. Takes a Zis gunshot.
HQ has been improved again. Time to unleash our heavy tanks.
This point is still captured by the Allies. They're ahead by 100 VPs.
The enemy is
Infantry
taking
42 firing
our
away.
territory.
It's a good suppression in this region. Manpanther gets a good shot there, inspiring his teammates Panzer IV to move faster and see farther. As that's the effect of Panzer Chocolate. I think the Man Panther doesn't necessarily inspire his comrades, he just provides them Panzer Chocolate. Now with the Firefly straight forward. Firefly getting double team, does have a marked target there from the Command Panther. See massive fire, Firefly goes down very quickly. Goes up there with 2 looks. Man Panther needs to fall back, gets put there in the T-466. Does feed 8 pounds there. Great hit there. Force back the Grenadiers.
Pioneers reporting for duty.
Another half-track being put on the field by Red. He may be eyeing eventually the King Tiger. He does have the King Tiger Bolton. The Tony the Tiger Bolton.
Supply Hubketta is ready for orders.
So it may be just an eye for the Repair HQ, not necessarily for the King Tiger. Also, as well, Stukas of Foos wouldn't be half bad in this situation as well. So, yeah, maybe, of course, you can't get both the Command Panther and the King Tiger, but the Stukas of Foos and the Repair ability can both be very useful right now. He has enough fuel for the Panzerwerfer, as well as the Repair HQ. Just needs a bit more manpower. But I suppose they still have to, he still has to deploy the structure, so not necessarily enough fuel for the Stukas of Foos. Slow trenches receiving fire. Katusha Barrage raining on in. Slow trenches starting to go on
The
down.
enemy have destroyed a forward position.
Both slow trenches go down. Third one is on the field. Cromwell advancing. Good shot. Reindeers push way forward, getting a bit damage there on the intersection.
Wireless intercept. They still have 300 points remaining.
If the first team 6 firing away, you see the pen there. 6 powder, sound of whom members, Grenadiers push 4, the VP is still being captured, conscripts coming along the flank. We got the pyrotechnic artillery barrage now raiding on in.
Sturmpanzer ready.
Rains around the MG42. Grenadier does need fallback. Oh, that's a double quick Grenadier. Drops from the LMGs.
Ready to fly.
Those conscripts would love to pick that up. Lose the Grenadier entirely. They've also got now Brumbar in the field.
We are losing a sector.
The Brumbar, Panzer IV, and perhaps Elephant. That's a lot of things to hurl, a lot of stuff controls stuff in the opponent. And this map is very lane, so it's better to go for less of an infantry composition, just eye for capturing composition and heavy vehicle support. Camera for fine script there in the Cromwell. Commandos. Throws out a smoke grenade.
We need orders.
Does of course have spotting scopes for research as well.
T-42 turret ready. Super standing by.
Good damage there on the commandos. Good damage there on the Panzer IV. So the trench does take a nice shot there. It's almost destroyed. Conscripts are severely damaged. Volkswagen is going to fall back. Brumbar finds good hit there. Also, its barrage off cooldown. Could also perhaps use the creep barrage, which may see more use if it was free. I don't believe the creep barrage is worth 40 munitions. Brumbar fires around. It was a commandly force by the ground. Gets a pretty good hit there, but it is seeing massive damage. It does fall back in time. Has his teammates can work to cover his retreat. This one gets decapped once again. Knocks away that unit. Do now have another recon overflight. The Allies only have the shooter transporters for anti-aircraft. Here comes a land mattress. Like, make it wiped on out. Oh, the Sturm officer picked up the LMG. I have no idea how effective he is with the LMG.
We lost a gun crew.
On the likes, it get decrewed. Other weapons getting decrewed now. Grenadiers push forward. Got a Cromwell, getting a bit of splash damage there. And cars push forward. They do have DPs. They have dropped a PTRS, which may be actually perfectly fine. Does increase their infantry capability. Good shot there onto the Cromwell. Good shot there. And now the Panther does fall back. And the commandos are not camouflaged there. Bunker or sandbags do go down there. Come officers efficiency 4. And we're for setting up. Does get some great hits there that he can forward. One more shot could go down. Does not take it out, however.
IL-2 available for reconnaissance flight.
If I think it'd be a good idea for Magenta to save up for the Elephant. He has enough population space. But probably could stand again another Pioneer. Conscripts catch up the central VP over here. And Grenadiers catch up this VP. Axis players are slightly behind VPs, but not by too large of a margin. Good to send those conscripts, and we got a PTRS in this conscript, but it is one picked up from the guards. Grenadiers push forward, bit of damage there on the combat conscripts. Conscripts do fall back there. I can take, oh wait, that's, stats on a player. Got it.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
Panther does take a bit of damage there. Conscripts who are on the way forward trying to find a AT grenade. Does not get a hit there. And the Conscript squad does fall back. We've got the guards pushing it forward. Now here, Panzer Warfare Barrage now raining on in. Guards will fall back, but damage on the Panther. Pawns are still healthy enough. Wehrmacht Panzer Corps on the flank. He has lost his Panzer Grenadiers in the conflict. Maybe over here. I see some dead models there. And right there, so he got wiped out in the retreat. And now the barrage running in somewhere, probably right around here.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
I don't think the Panzer Grenadiers were a great option. I think he should have gone for the Elephant. And now the T-34 is moving around. His Panzer IV is a little bit exposed. He can blitz on out of there. Blitz on out of there. He has escape path. He may receive some rear arm hits there. One rear armor hit. Pack 40 rotating around. His teammates, Panther is combat boots with his bow. Good is there on the Firefly. Rolls some misses there. Transport needs to fall back. Tulips does connect with some various vehicles. Transport does go down there. Firefly goes down. Pack 40 firing away. T-34 is a little bit wounded. Especially one.
Our Panzer forces have been reduced by one.
Grenadiers push along the flank. They're getting hit by some conscripts, unable to take out those Ziscons. As Grenadiers now advance well. As the Grenadiers will need to fall back. Good shot there on the T-34-76. Bundle grenade onto the conscripts. Got knocked around a little bit there, which may save most of that squad. Drum bar firing away there. And now we got the Storm Officer pushing forward. He does have Super Screws in the field, very fresh.
Standing by.
Sections push way forward, bit of damage there onto the Storm Officer. Good shot there onto the Cromwell. Cromwell has taken 110. Landmasters engaging. Native Crew won these weapons.
The enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
And now British Barrage is draining in as well. Yeah, but I think an Elephant would be very useful, something a bit more durable that can't really be in direct fire like that. British Barrage draining on in. They're splashing various weapons. Cromwell severely wounded. Shot instead. Before to being ripped apart as well. His team is 1734 firing away. Notice that the guards are bracing dirt. And these pioneers pick up the Pack 40. The spring bar is still pretty healthy. We've got the bunker buster onto the guards. He does dodge it, for the most part. And now Magetta's actually eyeing for Panzer Warfare, broadly engage the land mattresses. Which honestly may be a good idea rather than with the Elephant.
Recon aircraft is refueled.
Ready for action. Send orders.
Panzer Warf or Panzer IV trying to engage the commandos who are trying to sneak
Emplacement is
around
being
there.
attacked.
Very nice idea. And looks like he just was ordered up there in the corner. And up there, of course. He could run with commandos. Units moving over there. He may be believing that the units may be behind
Losing a
the
capture
garrison.
point.
Does rotate around. It does actually flush him out. That was him just giving him a move order. He got lucky with that one.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
As a work for barrage. Hits the mortar quite hard. MG-34 starting to press down the squads, and the MG-34 starting to get ripped apart. Good shot there on the Cromwell. And here comes the land mattress barrage. somewhere. Rumbar pushes forward, finds a 2-2-4-6. That's not the great spot for him. See the bounce there. Pack forward now sitting the right angle. New sections moving over here. Stuff got wiped on out. And looks like the burn boards will be safe enough. Good shots there. Blitz is on out, but safe enough. Actually, one of these guys can go down with sheer transporters. Does go down there. This gun sitting on top. And does back on off. As well or Rumbar, he's rotating around. The repair pioneers not being good on repairs. This gun's set up here. This gun's region. Panther advance way forward. May find an AT grenade. Took Spruce Barrage. Needs it. That's this gun. Yep, this gun does go down. Though went down to a magenta unit, looks like. So some plus experience there. Mr. Barrage now raining on in. Promo now eventually 3. Oh, we got the missing ABP there. I'm pretty sure that's because it's the origin part of the map. Most of the time the maps are above the origin. This map does go a little bit low into the bottom possibility of the map. If that makes any more sense. Good damage there. Rumbar takes a severe amount of damage that needs to reverse some of that. And we may see a grenade there. Oh, there goes that squad. And there goes a Rumbar. Transport from these two distance. Does get a shotgun with this gun. Monster do pick up this gun. You now have the Jagdpanzer on the build queue. Jagdpanzer will be a good anti-tank unit. I don't know. I'm still more dead set on the Elephant. Maybe he's going for Brumbar, so he's not going for the Elephant. So yeah, the Jagdpanzer could be quite nice. I think it's a decent number of vehicles. Right now it just feels like a bit more of a stalemate. Neither side feels like in a great position. Feels like the Allies in a better position than the Axis. Red has a pretty decent force there. Magenta has been losing a lot of units. Has 2 Cap 40s. Has Warfare and soon be another Brumbar. Another Grenadier in the build queue. Good shots there. And his Grenadiers are straight forward. It looks like it was captured up for I don't know how long. Took Spruce Barrage raining on in. Get some decent hits there. Wipes out his gun crew. Double pack 40s here, so now we're going to see 2 Barrage. Maybe double Sturmpanzer. You'd be surprised how well Brimbars work in pairs. Those things do work very well in pairs. Bit of damage there. And we got another Grenadier squad straight forward. I got the guards in the region. Another recon over flight. Very nice. Aircraft got shot down, but still got the MiG-16 in the field. Panzer for barrage raining on in. Get some good damage there. Misses the land mashers, but now the gun itself is fully repaired. Or should I say launcher. Firefly gets ripped apart.
Blasted swines just knocked out a vehicle.
Straightforward, nobody's catching 6 BP. Axis armor trying to break on through, destroy everything. Splashes the Panzer or land mashes a little bit. Goes to the open of the Panzer IV. Brumbar advancing, gets a good hit there. Conscript's trying to charge forward with an AT grenade. Now here comes another land mattress barrage. So if he gets catch up by that Grenadiers, we need to retreat on back. Grenadiers looks like they're pushing along the flank again. So you got these commandos in ambush readiness. You could always just stand behind some of this light cover here. I think here would be better for ambush since you get better opportunity to go shoot from behind. You take a bit of time to rotate around, plus you get on the retreat path. Of course, you're more easy to be spotted. Higher risk, but I think the rewards would be much higher and worth it. Another recon overflight, another Obsausen on Tokyo, or maybe that's the first Obsausen, I forget. More slit trenches, they do cost 50 manpower. Commandos get a nice little ambush there. And with Efficiency 1, they get healing out of combat, so they can heal up that free damage. Or heal up the damage for free. Damage was received for free, that's for sure. Magenta could eye for another Brumbar. Right now it feels like the Axis players are having trouble with anti-infantry. And Brumbars may be the answer. His teammate does has a Jagdpanzer as well as the Command Panther. Good shot there. Double Pack 40 is also pretty nice. Took some barrage running on in. Got some good damage on the slit trenches. Here comes the Panzer Warfare. Destroys the AT gun entirely. Jagdpanzer are advancing. Could get buttoned. Does fall back there. Officer advancing. Slit trenches sort of going down. Now got the Landmaster's barrage raining on in. Officer does fall back. Grenadiers are safe from the barrage for the most part. Slit trench does get destroyed. Grenadier does fall back. P-476 push forward. Who are all their way forward. Brumbar bounced all the shots, except for that one. Elephant tank destroyed out point of view. Panzer Grenadiers get annihilated. I think Magenta needs to eye another Pioneer at this point in time, help with repairs. Two Pioneers now get wiped on out. Get now a barrage there, wipes out the Shun Pioneers. And Grenadiers getting annihilated as well. They did get annihilated. Like I said, it's better probably to go for more of a vehicle play than infantry play because things are just not living for too long. If you could send me a DM with it, I probably won't be able to cast it tonight. I'm getting a little bit exhausted, but I should be able to cast it next week because tomorrow I'm going to probably be casting Company Heroes 1. Bit of fire there, it does take up the engine of the Jagdpanzer. Just a boost barrage rings on in, it's a bit of damage. Conscript on the point that does. Get captured, Panzer Warfare damage, so does the Jagdpanzer. Elephant advancing along the flanks has his flying scope cruiser. 76 barrage. Splashes this gun a little bit. Infiltration grenades being thrown. And we've got a Pyrotechnic Flare there. And the mark target there was successful, but here comes first. Oh, there goes the Vet 5 Sturm Officer. Trench now being built. We do now have the infiltration commandos capture that sector. Does destroy the slit trench there.
Position has been destroyed.
We've got a 222 on the build queue. I guess they want some sort of built cheap AA. I don't think the 222 is going to be a great idea. Fresh mortar placement. Yeah, I don't know what that dude's supposed to accomplish. Eagle Owl makes some good spotting. Yeah, or Elephant does fire away. More artillery just raining on in. Magenda's battered and bruised out of the infantry pretty much.
We have lost a pack gun.
Make another squad down. I thought I heard artillery, or I don't know what that was. I think it's the heavy mortars from the mortar pit. Yep, heavy mortars. Commandos also going to just try to ambush on top of the VP. Not a bad spot. I'd love to do that with stormtroopers. Aqua received a damage there. Transport for barrage now raining on in. Decent amount of damage there, but no squad wise. Oh, scenery barrage from the Panzer Warfare. That's a relatively rare thing to see. So they're currently up to Veteran C2. I still have ingrained in my mind as a Veteran C4 ability. Another light matches barrage running up in. Burn bars pushing forward. Panther, Command Panther is trying to rotate on in with the icon support. He does go for another Sticks of Foods as well. Burn bar does take a hit. Another Super Spruce Barrage raining on in. Got decent damage, no wipes. No wipes there. Burn bar taking some hits. Yeah, I think at this point in time, the Elephant can provide adequate anti-tank capabilities. I think another Burn bar, another Panzer Warfare is the way to go. Skip the capping infantry. Everything has to be dead for the infantry to capture the central sector. We also need to fix this point from being captured. Infiltration commandos. But that's not a fresh squad, it's already fetched C2. Maybe a machine gun bunker up there wouldn't be half bad. Yeah, just build everything. Add infinite resources, that's pretty much how sometimes it feels like you need. But not much sludge trenches there. We've also got the 17-pounder now pulled in the field. Right now I'm wondering, maybe it would have been better to go for left 18s.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Another recon run. Elephant takes some severe damage.
Emplacement under
Takes out
attack.
the Firefly. Scenery Barrage. Yeah. Is not burning down the mortar emplacement.
One of our commando sections has been lost.
Oh, and this commando has gone down. And this point's being harassed. Oh, infrared STGs. That's actually much better than LMGs in this situation. Because, yes, infrared STGs completely ignore light cover. And everything
The new
is
engineer
light
section is
cover.
waiting for orders.
Except for right there. That's heavy cover. And garrison cover. It also reduces the effectiveness of that as well.
Yes, comrade.
7 aircraft destroyed, not bad. Super Spruce Barrage now raining on in. Good damage there, even the command tank. That puts up this guy, the Veteran C1, which I believe does reduce the cooldown. Oh, that's the Veteran C1 Scenery Barrage. I can't remember what patch is what anymore. Good hits there on the Suxafus. Does escape on out there, just fall back to the mechanized execution for repairs.
Enemy is reduced to 300.
Grenadiers getting ripped apart. City grenade onto the mortar placement. Very nice. Eco focus it down as well to ensure it goes down. Heavy Sapper upgrade. Oh, needs a fast run off, soft retreat up here, and then do a full retreat. Becomes Cindery Barrage. That may actually kill off the 70 pounder. That's a lot of damage, even if it is braced. Or Panzer Barrage.
You're attacking in emplacement.
Miss all that. He's trying to repair it up, but he's getting burnt pretty badly. He does lose it.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Allies getting battered, beaten, and bruised. Axis players have lots of VPs in the moment. The game can still go either way, just slowly crawling in favor of the Allies. But that can easily change because both players have a lot of stuff. Yellow has a bit of a float of resources as well. Red has a small float. Good hits there on those sludge trenches. You know as well, heavy cover is better than garrison cover, so I think it's better to build sandbags than try to build those sludge trenches. Good shot there, wipes off that crew. He does take a bounce there. The trench slowly going on down.
Enemy down to 75
More rapidly, I
points.
should say. Even golded the Panzer T-34-76 for that. Here comes another land mattress barrage. It's scattering, hitting everything. Assassin does get wiped out there. Grenadiers may get wiped out as well. Does. The Grenadiers also getting quite wounded there. Grenadiers need to keep their distance. Good pack for elephant shot there. So this barrage raining on in. There goes T-476. Panther charging way forward. And starting to blitz on the way. Reconnaissance overflight now flying over. And the AA half tracks in the region. And picks that aircraft out of the air as well. Oh, that may still be enough vision spot for the Panzer Barrage. Destroys an AT entirely. Formal does take a hit. But does the Jagdpanzer, destroys that weapon. Does get an AT grenade on the Eagle Owl, which the rest will start picking away at it. And the Jagdpanzer. Bishop Barrage now raining on in. Does secure that squad. Constant construction forward, 18 and 18 prone. And does destroy the Jagdpanzer entirely with that AT grenade. Firmbar and offensive forward, does the AT gun. Nightmare Squad is annihilating the Grenadiers. Shots there. Conscript takes severe damage. And the Panzer Warfare is taking some hits as well from the somewhat fresh Firefly. One last shot. Gets a bit there. That may have been a bunker buster shot. Get bunker buster on for a cooldown. Elephant and previous way forward. AT grenade will not get injured. In fact, 2 AT grenades will not get injured. The Axis players slowly cut down VPs. Magenta is down to just Pioneers. Needs more manpower overall. Red right now has still decent force in field. I don't know if they Axis players may need. No, the Elephant and the Command Panther is all they need for AT. So maybe a Panzer IV? I don't know. That probably won't live long enough versus all this AT. He's sending the Command Panther here to support the Obersassen. Very nice.
50 points remain.
Another Six Fus? I have no idea what Red should deploy on the field. Another Stone Pioneer for repairs. Cromwell gets a hit there on the Command Panther. Both fetch C3. Decides to blitz on out of there. Gets another hit there. Mark target. Fetch C4 now. Because T-476 will get some rear armor hits there. Gets a ram. Gets an engine crit. Not in a great spot. If the Command Panther just stays there, it'll be fine. I think. I don't know. Needs to retard source this S-85 advances way forward, or maybe not advance way forward. Doesn't have efficiency 1, so no frangible smoke. Needs the commandos. This is a really, really bad spot. If the elephant can push over here, that'd be great. Right now, the elephant is very far away. Very far away. Tulip rockets wasn't connected. He's going to finish with the T-34-76. Obsausen base on a full retreat right now. The Obsausen squad here. It's a pen there. One more shot and the Panther's dead, but he's skimming along the corner. We got repairs here. There's actually an opportunity for him to escape. Brumbar push forward, takes out some AT guns. Elephant in the region. Brumbar simply wouldn't. Got a Burma Panzer IV. I don't know if that's a good idea. He's a fall back. I think more Brumbar is better. I don't think he needs jump purpose. I think he needs more infantry. Next on off. Still Creeping Ray, Cromwell, and Hawk Pursuit. Rolls a miss. Gets a pen there. Mark target. Does take it out. Bet 3 Cromwell could take up the elephant. Elephant needs it back to this corner. But his teammate has another Panther, a regular Panther, and the elephant's going to focus on S-85.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Standard Panther gets a kill, rolls a missile to the elephant. Maybe target could be useful. Here comes the bomb run. Does avoid it. 8th grenade does connect. Panzer IV goes down. So does S-85. Regular Panther won't do much for his AT gun. Great Panther just falls back. Firefly Panther 24. This Panther's going to go down. As well for Boar shooting on him. And there goes the regular Panther. Elephant wounded, but not under any threat. Okay, Red has lost quite a bit. Maybe regular King Tiger would be better than Command Panther? He has enough fuel for it, just needs more manpower. I don't know at this point in time. T-4-16 Sugus is not good. Brumbar is doing a good job body blocking. He is in front of his fire. There's the Panzer IV from the engage. Brumbar getting some great hits there. I'll try a reverse move. Panzer does finish off the T-34. That T-4 was definitely worth it. Okay, so the Axis players lost a lot of indirect fire. They have a lot of Obsausen. Going for another Panther. I think the King Tiger would be better. I don't know. Blue has a Standard Churchill. Standard Churchills are very useful. They're very, very healthy. Perfect unit to absorb a lot of damage from the elephant. And it does combo quite well with the Firefly. Bunker Buster firing away. Does back on off. Elephant firing away. Yellow guns for more T-4-76. Has 2 Zis guns, has plenty of conscripts in the field. Yellow's actually out of manpower. Maybe better go for S-285. As much as I'm biased towards T-4-76s, I think S-285 is better since he needs more anti-vehicle. Versus elephants and Bet 2 Brumbars, not Bet 3 Brumbars. And fighting against OPW, the chance of him pulling another Command Panther is likely. But this he's going for a regular Panther. And chance of a King Tiger is also very likely. And the Panther now in the field. Churchill now advancing on the flank, trying to clear out the garrison. Landmass firing away, a little bit far. Pioneers capture the central VP. Panther pretty much at full health. Some Pioneers 3-4 trying to decrew these AT guns. Now let's take out the AT
The
gun.
enemy are trying to overrun our HQ.
Good shots there from the Elephant, but the Obersassen does need to fall back, taking too much fire from various sources. Churchill moving around, commandos do fall
Good news.
back.
The ability is ready for use.
Obersassen capturing up that point. MG or Vickers on the build queue. First Vickers of the game, I think. This game is about to go for 1 hour, and I am a little bit on the exhausted side. Grenadiers behind the garrison. Brumbar does a nice hit there. Elephants retaliating. Panther does find the armor on the Churchill. Churchill does go some smoke. I think he forced by the ground there, getting good pen. You can use tulip rockets to intercept, but they tend to fly a bit more vertical. They're hard to fire uphill. Here comes the Katusha barrage. Great hits there on the conscripts. And looks like there's an AT grenade that connects with the Panther. Churchill can't pursue, far too winded. He does have access to vehicle crew repairs, can help out with repairs. Another 6 Goose does go down. Brumbar is about to go down. Bunker Buster trying to hit some stuff. One more pen and he's dead.
We are losing a sector.
Aximo's in Captain favor. But of course, good change. Land Manager's raiding on in. Now we've got a Command Panther on the field, so we've got 2 Panthers on the field. Another 17 pounder being pulled in the field. Since they took out all the rocket artillery, that should be a pretty good asset at the moment.
Taking fire!
An emplacement has been destroyed.
Recon overflight now flying about. Obersassen straight forward. The 70 pounder does get cancelled, but it's there onto the cancel 4. Obersassen take a bit of fire, decide not to stick around. Grenadiers could creep a little bit to the corner, but overall they are avoiding the artillery barrage. Grenadiers firing away. And the commandos will perhaps wipe out those Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers looks like barely escape on out of there. Elephant took a small amount of damage. Some Pioneers fully repaired, has hold fire turned on. Sending powder almost complete. Bunker Buster onto the MG, captured MG. Oh, that's just a regular Vickers. Panzer IV goes down.
Enemy has destroyed a Panzer.
Going for another Panzer IV. He is using versus manpower on that, so he won't be able to reinforce the Panzer Grenadier.
Lost a heavy tank.
Looks like the Churchill one down up there, starting to lose focus. Panthers going on back there. Got another T-34 gone on down as well. Panthers coming for a flank. No landmines over there, but the Slit Trench is a quote-unquote tank trap, which could be quickly focused on down. Though this Panther does need to fall back, took severe damage. He's combat blitzing out of there. 17 pounder gets a good hit there onto the Brumbar, just in range. Great hits there. And there goes Brumbar. Remember, the 17 pounder does a full 320 damage. It hits hard. And the Brumbar will go down to 3 shots against it. I don't remember if it go down to 5 shots normal shots or 6. Either way, it will go down to 3 against the 7 pounder either direction. Frangible smoke grenade there. which that does work on the 17 pounder. Does smoke of grenades do not work on Pack 48s since they pierce all terrain objects, and smoke is technically a terrain object.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Good is there on the T-76. Good shot there on the elephant. Firefly does hit the elephant there. X-Fire is starting to disintegrate. They do have triple capture in the favor, but they have to overcome 175 tickets. Grenadiers, Prince Grenadiers forward, a bundle grenades going to be forward over here. Does take out the Eagle Owl. Bundle grenade there. Severe damage, forces him back. Grenadiers in point range with the guards. Something went down. Another Panzer IV went down over there. Grenade down the Grenadiers, splashes them quite a bit. And now got the old class into Capture Central VP. Magenta is out of vehicles. Red has his 2 Panthers, so they have good anti-tank. The Allies, they have 1 Latin mattress on the field, another Church on the build queue. Future's still alive. It's actually been a while since last think I saw it Barrage, but Barrage on cooldown. Conscripts contesting the point. Rifle grenade onto the 3-man conscript, splashing them. And now here comes the Katyusha Barrage. Good shots there.
IL-2 recon flight gassed up and set to go.
Another frangible smoke there. Panthers moving around. Now we got the Sturm Pioneer pushed way forward. As we look inside the Slit Trench, the City Power is actually efficiency 3 of killing off 1 vehicle. I don't know how. I guess it's because of Vet 3 Brumbar. I don't know the efficiency rate of a 17 pounder, but apparently it's very quick. Firefly, eventually Firefly trying to get a good hit there on the Command Panther. Both Panthers are up here. As Grenadiers and Grenadiers push forward, engaging the Commandos. Patrol advancing. Firefly has been double tapped. Rolls a miss there.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Gets another pen there. 1 more pen should go down. Pansfalls may connect. Got Blitz. Combat Blitz active. Set the Firefly. Send counter rotating around.
The enemy destroyed a vehicle.
Those lose the Firefly. That Firefly Command Panther. Regular Panther just may need to get on out of there. Sending powers rotating around. The Axis players have double capture in their favor. Obsalasin firing away. Molotov and flamethrower onto him. Falls back nice and early, so it's going to be a single capture soon. X players are not giving on up. Obsalasin advancing way forward. Good damage there. Panther push way forward. Rolls a miss there. And something brought him in. Elephant has been summoned. He has not decaptured the point there. Guards rifles are off the point. Grenade's been thrown. Gets a good hit there. Pants falls onto the Churchill. Unvetted. Regency 3 can repair its own crits. And does not get wiped there. Just a good hit on retreat. And the point will get decaptured. Great hit there on the Grenadiers. Now got a neutral capture in the field. Grenadiers are trying to stop the capture there. Obsalasin takes a nice hit there. Heavy sappers could help contest the point. They have Vickers. Plus there's also commandos here. Axis infantry falling back. Got a regular Panther here. Elephant will be useful, but the 17 pounder does matches the range of the elephant.
Machine gun crew, ready and waiting.
So one can't simply outsiege the other, outrange the other. I have more faith in the 17 pounder. Excuse me. Another command panther has been pulling field as I get
The enemy have
hiccups.
25 points left.
Conscripts holding the central point. Pioneers now advancing. Command panther and regular panther moving around. We do now have the Obslasen way forward. Great two-ship barrage here. The Obslasen squad there needs to fall back or get wiped on out. They do get wiped on out. Panthers push forward. This is where his micro's going. Got Ziskan here almost dead. No, come out and goes to finish him off. There goes P476. Command Panther may want to keep his distance. Rams there. Gets engine crit. And there goes, of course, that T-34. Ziskan firing away. May want to merge onto it. Trying for perhaps an AT grenade on this one. Got Obsasins are streaming the way forward. Grenadiers capture the central point. Suppressed. Churchill here. Capacity be foul, so buy some time. Elephant firing away. And the 17 pounder is rotated up here. I think right now the Panthers just need to run home.
Emplacement
The
under
command
attack.
Panther just abandoned one of the damaged engine and let him fend for himself. Conscripts trying to push forward. Gotta capture. Nope, this point is being decaptured. That could spell game over. Infiltration commandos spawned out over there. Boom. The engine crit one does go down. Command Panther trying to creep away. He has received engine crit there. The two shot entering the melee range.
The people anticipate our victory. The enemy has 10 points
Grenadiers trying to
remaining.
respond. And how Tush's rolling misses. No Mills bomb reachers. Elephant taking severe damage. Pioneers need to charge. They can't hold. They need to make sure this point gets hold. And we've got conscripts and guards here. And the commandos, they should just die at the point. If they die on the point, they'll stall out and win the game. This point gets decaptured. The allies win the game. I think the game's over. There's no Stuka dive bomb to quickly decapture this, and that is game. Oh, that was a long replay. A very good replay. There's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on the next replay. So, I am beat. Sorry, everyone. That's going to be my last replay tonight. So, everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good evening, and get some good